that? Is that him on screen? Is that a face reveal? Go and listen to the Tyler the Creator album. Call me if you get lost.
The Gummy Bear album is in stores this September, guys.
I like how I wasn't even I forgot to record until fucking
Fixtures
Cam
got
started
me.
fucking talking. So now the recording's just gonna start with Cam fucking being like, so you know what my profile picture is? It's the Gummy Bear
Fixers
album.
got me. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of fucking Lightfall. Game's been fun, but not important right now.
I'm a gummy bear
Cam's
in a gummy world.
Alright.
That's not how the song goes.
Thank you for all the bits. Gogito, DJ, Calatexan for the resub. I appreciate it. Danny's for the prime resub 40 months. God damn. Thank you for 17 months. Yeah, thank you for all the bits, boys. Monica's not here. She is sleeping.
It's a boys' night.
It's a boys' night. Bug left.
What the fuck?
Bug's internet has died.
Oh my
He's
god.
back.
Oh, he's just gone from the. I didn't know that he just leaves.
It just disappears from the sky.
Yeah, they just see him die.
You're getting me 0 help.
The gummy bears.
Yeah, that's right, Toshiro.
I'm not ready to purchase it on September 18th or whenever the fuck it came out.
Gummy bear album's after you, bro.
It's a guy's night. It's
Hello,
a boys'
Oh,
night.
fuck.
Hello,
We
Natsuki. He's on
We
a
get to
plane.
talk about women and what they do.
Hope the plane ride is nice, but now it is time for us to talk about games and stuff.
So, video games.
All right, so we got some.
Let's say
Nintendo has
hypothetically.
games.
Toast is here. Toast is back. We have shit we need to talk about.
Whoa, hold on. Toast is part of the Zcast?
Since when?
I didn't know this either. It's very much a surprise to us all.
I was sure that I was filling in for Doc this whole time.
So I was really waiting for May to come back.
Yeah, we're. Oh my god.
Oh no!
When is he goes again?
He died again. They're getting him. They're after him.
Just eat the gummy bears.
Bro, just eat the gummy bears. Bro, just eat the gummy bears.
You don't understand.
That's a little bit more true than you thought because you just cut out a lot.
He did at least say you. I at least made out that he said you don't understand. All right. So now, do we officially start now?
It is.
We should do the clap that all the other podcasts do.
They only
Isn't
do
that for
that.
syncing
I was
sound?
gonna say, that's for syncing sound. You guys aren't recording your own audio.
Oh shit! Never mind then.
That would not go well at all.
I thought that was for starting. Am I
No.
stupid?
No, that's why clapperboards also do sound, is sound synchronization.
Yeah, what they do is it's because all of them are recording their audio separately, and then they would send it over, and it's for the editor
Monica.
to edit it together. What? She ruined the layout.
It's a boys' night.
No,
What
this
are you
is supposed
doing
to be
here?
a boys' night. God damn it!
She ruined the layout, and I just started a game. I can't fix the layout.
Night.
Monica, we can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I can't fix the layout.
That's it. If I die again, no, it was Monica.
Monica was the gummy bear all along. We
You
knew
bitch.
She ruined.
What? The gummy bear?
Don't try to hide it.
That's what I said.
Wow, women ruin everything.
Can't believe this. Well, also I have to turn her up too. I gotta wait till I fucking die.
Just die right now.
There you go. All right.
Just die now.
Okay. There we go.
We can't say in Minecraft. Can we just switch it to in Splatoon?
Splatoon.
I'm about to get splatted, guys.
Oh no.
Go splat yourself.
Alright.
Guys,
That
you know-
should
did you know
that should be
I
the
fixed it.
replacement, is that we
Did you
use
know
like
that, Splatoon
Splatoon
1
lingo.
is about racism?
Lingo.
I did know that.
Oh, there's my
The
pen.
turf wars?
No,
No.
The,
Gang
the
war?
Octolings. The Octolings are the enemies in that game. Like they're like you go to war with the Octolings.
Yeah, it's like a race war between the Squidlings and the Octolings.
Yeah.
A
The
race
Inklings
war?
and
What?
Octolings.
Yeah, that's what happens in Splatoon.
And then in Splatoon
know?
2, they finally
Splatoon.
put aside their differences and live in harmony.
Some of them.
Okay, well, now that Monica's here, let's actually, let's fucking start.
Wait, did you not start yet?
No, we were about to, and then you
Oh,
fucking
shit,
showed
I
up.
came just
And
in
then
time.
women.
Let's go.
You showed up, and that interrupted a bunch of shit because you broke my layout.
Sorry.
You still sick?
Fucker. But she's not sick, she's had a headache.
I had a headache. I'm better now. I like napped for like an hour. And I'm cooking dinner too, so I gotta go check it every now and then.
Alright, well, anyway, it's time for us to finally start. Fucking which topic we starting with, boys? You guys want to talk about fucking...
So, like, I think since the last episode was about E3, we should talk about how it's dead.
E3, actually, well, no, last episode we talked about Breath of the Wild too, but we can talk about E3, I guess, because I was actually, weirdly, you said that, and I was actually about to talk about that too. I was about to say, we could talk about E3's fucking dead.
Oh my lord.
They killed E3.
Wait, so like, why is it dead? Is it because no
Everybody's
one wants
not coming. Like, the last people who announced they were not coming is Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Once they announced that Ubisoft wasn't being there, it was over.
What was the timing? What was the timing of it? 'Cause,
Why
like,
not? Like, did the E3 do something? I don't know.
No, it's just that. So E3's been held up for years now by like precedent. People, it's until 2019 it had been basically there's been an E3 because well, there's always an E3. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But with the way, but E3 used to be like a physical thing, and it was
Yeah.
because you didn't have like internet and YouTube and all that stuff now. But now that companies can just do that, there's no reason for E3 to exist.
Oh, so E3 is a physical event that somehow
Yes.
is still able
Yes.
to continue.
Yes,
for no
and
reason.
when COVID
You never
hit,
knew E3 was a physical
or,
event?
sorry, when
No,
the
I thought it
Backstreet
was
Boys
like
started their
Game
world
Awards.
tour.
Thank you, Bug. Thank you, Bug.
When the Backstreet Boys started their world tour,
Those bastards.
E3 had there was no more reason to keep E3 going.
Those bastards, the fucking greedy Backstreet Boys and their dirty tour.
I don't want it anyway, you fucking assholes.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, I think
Honestly,
everyone, I think it like slow. It was like a slow burn because like slowly, like I think it's like slowly Sony once again. I think it was like Sony once again said they weren't going or something, and then everyone was like, yeah, typical. And then it was like Microsoft said they weren't going. Everyone was like, what? And
Yeah,
then Nintendo
yeah.
said they weren't going. So it was just like slowly everyone was just not going.
I remember it was like a trickle down effect.
And then
Yeah.
and everyone kept making jokes. They're like, bro, Ubisoft is gonna be the only
Yeah,
ones there.
Yeah. Damn.
They're like, it's only gonna be Ubisoft fucking dancing.
What fools were we to think that Ubisoft would stick through us?
Damn.
It was bold of us to depend on Ubisoft.
This is what we get. This is honestly what we get for depending on Ubisoft.
They were like, what the fuck? People are relying on us now? We gotta leave.
Gotta bail on this one, boys.
We gotta back out now.
you know, it really begs the question, like, because like interest over I think E3 has been losing ever since like COVID, like officially
yeah.
started taking its toll on the world, and then this just begs the question in my mind: is there going to be another E3 after this, or is it just going to be done? Because
I mean, I think like yesterday or today, I think what Jeff Keighley announced the Summer Games Fest thing
Yeah,
again. So I'm pretty
yeah.
sure that's just replacing E3.
because
Something new.
Yeah.
Because like I've noticed that like maybe these companies have, because I mean look at the viewer count and the interestship over like just like them doing it on their own, like having their own fucking
We need
like
summer
just-
games.
Some of them use Summer Games, and some of them they just would have like a direct or something in like.
Oh, you're talking about
July.
like individual
like
developers.
Yeah,
PlayStation. What's the one
yeah.
PlayStation does? Fucking
State of Play.
State
Yeah.
of Play. Even though
then
they
there's
don't know
Nintendo
how to
Direct.
make, even though they still don't know how to fucking make a fucking presentation. Fuck you, State of Play.
and like I don't know, like because like there's just been so much more interest in I think those, because people don't want to go to like E3 where there's a bunch of I think things that they probably don't give a two single shits about,
Well, it's also
Indeed.
cheaper for the companies to just make their own. Fucking,
Yeah, I think that's like the biggest
yeah,
factor in all of this right now because
it's cheaper for them.
even though if E3 had like all the interest still, it's just much more money and time and effort to coordinate with other companies and shit when you can just do it in house.
Yeah.
We love capitalism. We love capitalism as possible, but no, like I'm actually just genuinely curious if there's going to be an E3 next year, or is it just going to be like
No.
2023
No.
was
Yeah, this is
disaster.
probably. I think this is the death. I think this is the death of
the
E3.
death of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
This- pretty sure this is over. We're just gonna have new E3 now, I guess. Directs and everything, and yeah. I mean, it's like, it's weird to say the death of E3 when, like we said, like, companies still do shit in June and July as if there's an E3.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, like a fake
season
death.
of video games.
It's just like spread about.
I wonder what the
spread out a bit more.
Xbox Direct is
Yeah.
going to be called. Do they? Don't they have?
They
one?
just call it the Xbox and
Yeah.
Bethesda Showcase
That's all they
every
do.
time.
I
They are
mean,
not creative.
I'm about to say, I'm like.
I mean, aren't they the ones who constantly just show like a bunch of shooting games at their fucking things anyway? I mean, I think we kind of knew they were creative.
Elder Scrolls 6 when? Anyway. That's my rant about Elder Scrolls 6 for the.
That's my rant. It's a question.
I
Full
spoke
6
once, that was
when,
it.
that's my rant.
Yeah.
My rant. Hope you guys enjoyed.
I have nothing else to
Turns into
say
critical.
besides I want it.
I did not mean to turn into critical to sound like Toads. That's my rant, and that's about it. I'll
That's
see
my
you.
Yeah, see ya.
Fucking, yeah, I don't. Is there really much else to say about E3 being dead? Like, I don't.
No.
Nah, I really don't think so.
You know, E3, they do things sometimes.
Now I'll never
Not
be able
anymore.
to go. Now I'll never be able to go to E3.
This could go one of two ways, because it's just like, you know, like, if we're done talking about E3, we could continue talking about cancellations with Multiverse, or go straight to Breath of the Wild.
No,
That's
you
fucking
didn't
amazing.
give me. No, you're Toast. You're gonna give me time to set it up.
Spoiler!
So, speaking of things shutting down,
Speaking of things shutting down.
Multiverses surprisingly gets shut down and talks about like. So, all right. So, because I saw a lot of people were surprised about this, and it's kind of funny because a lot of people were saying
I
like, "Wait,
expected it."
this game was in beta," and saying a lot of stuff like that. And it's like,
It's very obvious.
even though we shouldn't be surprised, because every time you turn on the game, they would have a little disclaimer saying that it was in beta. But you just kind of forgot that it said that, I think. I think everybody just kind of collectively
it's
forgot.
literally the Fortnite
I
situation when
think
Fortnite was in beta.
issue-
Yeah.
The issue lies in people were buying shit for this game still.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, there is a
Yeah.
problem here. I was just saying we forgot, but yeah, that
Yeah.
is the problem, is that they kind of just have a bunch of people's money, and they're
They just
like...
ran off with their money.
yeah, they're like, we'll come back next year, and it's like, huh?
Part of me, the most problematic part of me is just like hoping they just don't, cause like they literally did just like do this beta.
They got away with just
they could
fucking off.
just get away with it.
Bye.
Bye.
And then they'll make a new. And then they'll make a
What
new
do you mean
game.
bye?
Come back.
Because like it's
What are you
it's
talking
literally
about?
it's literally like the Fortnite thing. Like Fortnite was in beta for fucking God knows like 5 years until they started doing the seasons and the chapters and the
I
doing all the
remember.
Didn't
collaborations and
PUBG do that same shit too? Where
yeah,
they
I
were
think-
like in beta or alpha or some shit, and you still had to pay for a beta or alpha or whatever.
What? Did what do what?
PUBG.
PUBG.
I think PUBG
don't
still
know.
isn't
PUBG
PUBG still in beta?
That's what I'm saying. That's like you pay for it. Like you pay for
I
the
was like,
game.
I don't know if
It is a
PUBG's even
beta.
finished. Yeah, like,
I
isn't
feel
PUBG
like-
still
I
in
feel like
fucking beta?
I feel like
And then,
having your
like-
game in beta is just an excuse.
That's
I
what
think
I've
I think
always
I think I think
thought.
PUBG was the one that started people to say that.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Because
Like,
there's
It's currently free to play.
Now
Oh,
it
okay,
is,
so
okay.
it's
Okay.
finished.
No.
Ye-
Is it
No,
finished
no,
and free to play?
It's
No,
always
wait,
been
wait,
free-
wait.
It's,
No.
no, it's always been free
No,
to
it was-
play. But the
No,
thing
it's
is,
not. PUBG
No, it
has
hasn't
not been
always
free
been
to always
free to
because
play.
I
You-
bought PUBG.
I remember you
when it
buying.
came
You had
out.
to
Yeah,
buy
you had to
PUBG.
buy
for a
PUBG.
It
while.
was like 20-some fucking dollars for a beta, and that was when I was like, "What? Why is it a beta if I'm paying for this? It doesn't make any sense to me." And yeah, like Zero said, it's the game that I think about that started this bullshit of like paying for betas and then betas just being a
Games
beta
being
for
half-baked
years
when it comes
while
out.
people just played it.
Was
and shit.
PUBG. That was what started the conversation of everyone being like, I don't know about this practice.
Yeah.
But
Like, I don't
the thing about multiverses is like, it also feels kind of convenient that the time when they take it down is the time when they've been losing players.
That's what I was also gonna say because it's not a surprise to me. Like this wasn't surprising to me because it's like this is the time frame where people just started dropping the game a lot.
Mhm.
Like probably within the last 3 or 4 months or something around there. People
I
have
knew
just-
it was gonna
drop the
happen
game.
sooner or later. Like I was just like, this game's probably gonna like shut down at some point just to like maybe even work on it more. Cause I was just like, cause you know it's like since Smash is over, right? Ultimate's over. Like companies are always gonna try and like jump on the next big thing and be like, yeah, let's do this, but with these characters. And then I was just Multiverses had promise. It wasn't as bad as fucking the other game that I can't even fucking remember the name of.
Nickelodeon game.
Yeah, the Nickelodeon
Oh,
All-Star fucking.
that actually is in the grave.
It's erased from my memory. I don't want to remember that game.
I'm so glad that I didn't waste my money on
What
that.
do you mean? No. This has to be said, all right? The Nick All Stars was not a good game. I will not.
Isn't the meme with that game that lost 99.9%
I will
of the
not
player base?
defend it. However, that was probably the most dumb fun I've had with a Smash Brothers clone. You do not understand how hilarious it was.
Yeah.
I was fucking me and Cam were playing.
Yeah,
and
I don't regret it. But...
Fucking Nigel's fucking like down air that comboed into it. He's like wave dashing with damage. Cam physically just like couldn't do anything.
This is the competitive game. I can't play the game.
I can't play the
There is
game.
no game.
I cannot compete.
Every down tilt sending people as a spike, like this shit was just so dumb. I'm like, what is this?
Isn't that what Jake did in fucking Multiverses? His
No.
fucking skateboard down.
Okay, no, yeah,
Oh,
no, this is different. In fucking Nick All Stars, you're down tilt at a spike hitbox.
Yeah.
It's like if you just down tilted at the ledge and somebody was at the ledge, they would just go down.
Like the edge guarding in that was just foolproof. Like you just go to the ledge and down.
The game was that fucking just like that broken. But no, yeah, it's not a good game though. But it was dumb fun. But Multiverse is definitely better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really hoping that they do come back, though, honestly, because I mean, I enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed playing
Because
Jake.
I used my money on that game.
I enjoyed playing it. I think they just ran out of I think it just ran out of content. They needed to keep adding more, and they just didn't.
Why
I didn't spend
they?
money on
That's
that
the
game,
whole point of a game like that. You have to add
which
more
I'm kind of
stuff.
glad about.
I didn't spend. I think I did spend money. I think I spent I think I did the thing. I treated it like an actual game. I just bought that beginning thing, and then I didn't buy anything else. I'm pretty sure.
The like $5 pack that's like, oh,
yeah, they like gave you like all the characters. I think. I mean, it's gotta come back. I gotta play as LeBron. It's the only Smash game where you can play as LeBron.
Yeah, Multiverse was fun though. But yeah, people just dropped that, so I'm like, I don't know. It was not surprising to me. At least the timing of it. I don't know. The timing of it was very suspicious at the least. At the least.
One thing I did notice the Multiverses that I didn't even notice that they do this a lot, is that someone pointed out Warner Brothers does a game kind of a piece of media like Multiverses a lot recently, where they just kind of like flex all the properties they own.
Yeah.
They do that with that. No, that's Disney.
Because they did it with Space Jam 2. Like they for some reason decided to sit there and flex all their properties. They did it with Multiverses, and they also, that's arguably also what that fucking Learning with Pibby show is. That's also what that is too. That's just them flexing all the shit that they own. Like that entire little thing is just them saying, look, we own all these things.
They love crossovers. So they do it casually. Have done it for years now. If you watch like Cartoon Network shows, it's very often they just like pull other shows into other shows randomly, and it's like, oh man, I'm watching an episode of Uncle Grandpa. Why is Steven Universe in the crowd? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Like, it's just, it's really, it's just, that's, I mean, at least Multiverse, it seems like it's one of the ones where it seems like it was from, like, they actually cared to try to make, they got, like, developers who tried to make it an actual, like, Smash-esque game, but...
I mean, yeah, because, like, it wasn't, like, bad, it wasn't laggy, so, like, some of the characters, like, were balanced, and, like, I don't know, I don't know.
I had
didn't
some
really play
lag issues. There were definitely some things that happened in Multiverses that were definitely a little odd, but that was just...
I didn't experience any issues with, like, in terms of, like, a character being broken, to my knowledge, when I played for, like, that month.
They're just annoying characters, but they kind of changed them quickly. Like, I think Taz was a pain in the ass in the beginning.
Taz on launch was hilarious.
Yeah. His side B was way too fucking strong.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they were semi quick with getting those changes of the characters, like balancing shit.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it comes back. See, I think the other thing with this shutdown though is it's kind of a bold move, I'd say, too. Like,
it's gonna be wild if, like,
to shut down your game and then be like, we'll come back next year, as if people are still gonna be like, really, like, ready to play it and be like, yeah, let's go. Like, as if people are still gonna care. It's kind of like a whoa.
Boy, Multiverses returns.
Whoa.
What? No way. I bet you 90% everybody's gonna forget that game existed.
That's what, like, it feels like a Hail Mary sort of thing, because it's like people are already dropping it like flies, dude. And I don't know if it's just gone for that fucking long. But people are just gonna not remember that it exists. But hopefully for them.
Hopefully they can. It's quite the bold move. I mean, if they can come back, they're gonna come back hard. You're gonna have to give me fucking LeBron versus fucking Fred Flintstone or something. You're gonna have to add Goku versus Fred Flintstone. That's the only way you're coming back.
What other real human beings do they own? Can they add it?
I was gonna say, I don't know if they own Dragon Ball, so I don't think Warner Brothers has any rights to that. They would have to ask Bandai at that point.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a whole can of worms. Before we move to the next topic, though, let me thank some things that happened. Thank you for the raid, Tormuse, and thank you for the 10 bits, Gogito. It says E3 2.0 coming in 2025. E3 2.0. Is it the update patch? Are they gonna fix it? Finally.
Maybe they'll retain some of my interest.
Finally, they're fixing the patch. I'm so happy. Goku versus Batman. That would be pretty good.
Adding Walter White.
Oh my god. Goku versus Walter White. That'll get me to fucking...
Yeah, that'll get me into the game.
Hey, I'll get him back. Alright. So, again, speaking of things that should be canceled, Persona 5X sucks.
Wait a minute.
Get his ass, Toast! Get his ass!
Wait a minute.
I hate the little owl just because he replaces Morgana.
I just hate him because he's less expressive.
Anything, a fucking solid dirt rock on the ground is better than Morgana.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Alright, let's explain. Persona 5X, the Phantom, whatever the fuck.
Has anybody else played it besides me in here?
Phantom
No,
X.
I think it's only you. The Phantom Pain.
I played
Persona 5, the Phantom Pain.
I played a good majority of that shit just because I had my translation app and everything like that, and I could say that game's going places.
But you played
honestly.
it? It's out.
I am going to say I think that this is a very deliberate cash grab, and it just does not look nice.
Yeah.
Like,
it looks really good on PC.
but
like,
but a lot of the way this game has zero charm. Like, like fucking, I saw the awakening the protagonist has. It is the saddest awakening in any Persona game I think I've seen. I think the awakening in Persona 3 Portable had more love put into it than the awakening that the fucking character has in this game. Like, it is actually dreadful. He just like gets up and then is like Persona time. Like, and it's like,
Yeah,
oh, there it is.
I will admit some things I'm just like, I mean, compared to like, you know, other things. But like, in my personal opinion, I thoroughly enjoy the game, but I don't know. I'm just a gacha mobile game enjoyer. I play Dokkan, Genshin, fucking Fire Emblem Heroes.
Like, he's not even under any threat. He just gets up and then awakens his persona.
I play all those, and like, I will say it's very, I don't know. I enjoyed playing it on my PC. Fucking, yet again, just had my translation thing on the side just so I could understand, like, you know, the menu things. I don't care about the story because I honestly am 100% sure this game's coming over to the United States. If not, I mean, okay, oh well. But, because, I don't know, like, I mean, it seems very mixed. There's people like that have Zero's opinion, and then there's people that have like, you know, my opinion, where it's just like, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's like actually pretty fun.
I'm passing on it. Like, I'm not. It looks like it is quite literally made for Atlas to get for the Chinese market.
New Velvet Room attendant, she's really cool. I like her a lot. I like Mont and Yuki. Trying to think, like, the Persona summoning animations are quite cool, like the summoning characters and shit.
It looks really slow because you have to use your mouse for most things.
They're probably, again, this is like a beta. This is like the first beta. I think they're gonna probably have maybe like 1 or 2 or 3. So maybe they're probably gonna take some feedback from like all over the place, because apparently in China, China and like Japan, it's going hard. Like, people are playing it like all over again over there, because again, like, you know, not surprising because it's Persona, but still.
It's a gacha game. That's why it's going hard over there. It's made it just
too,
looks like a watered down Persona game, which is like, why would I play this? Like, I have no reason to play this. That's my main issue.
The rich Chinese CEOs are spending their millions that they earn on the game, but no, like, I don't know. I enjoy it. I played it for the other day for like 8 hours, just getting through all, like, you know, the like. Most of that time was like maybe like 2 of those hours of me trying to get translation shit so I could understand, you know, and just have muscle memory of the menus and shit. But I mean, it's really cool because it has domains like Genshin, where you go in Mementos, you go down. There's a little dungeons. I don't know what they're exactly called. I think the translation app messed up, but they're like, basically when you do that, it unlocks like. It unlocks the cap that you have for like your weapons, your personas, your skills, and shit like that. And then you also earn some more summoning materials from it. Like, it's also another way to, like, cause trying to think, what did they have that I really thoroughly enjoyed down there?
Nothing, because it's Mementos.
They had the like, you get like level up XP and shit from there. Like, it's just, I don't know, it was just very satisfying, because like, I don't know, like yet again, it is a gacha game. The charm for, like, you know, typical Persona games is not there, but at the same time, it kind of is. It
doesn't have to exist, because here's my main complaint about it, is that a lot of it is Persona doesn't lend itself to a gacha game. The reason why is because most people play Persona games for their stories. If you want to play a Persona game for the gameplay, go play Shin Megami Tensei. Because a Persona game's gameplay is extremely fucking basic, and there really isn't much going on there. Most of the reason for Persona is the social aspect that keeps people keep wanting to play. It's the reason why Persona 3 fans put up with Tartarus, is because of the fact that the story and the social aspect is there. If you strip that away and you say, here's only Tartarus, aka the answer, people aren't gonna like it.
Wait, so there's no social aspects in this game? This is not Persona.
There is. There's very loose loose social aspects.
That's why I was like, it's like there can be, but yeah, they're not going to be as fleshed out as an actual Persona game social aspect. Because the whole point is to keep you playing now is a gacha mechanic, which, like I said, the gameplay is extremely basic in Persona. You're not going to keep people going with a gacha mechanic. You can't be like, look, you now have Arsene. Don't you want to go through dungeons now with Arsene? Not really.
What is it?
It's not that different.
Thickster asks if it's greedy. Not necessarily so far yet. I mean, yet again, with any gacha game, it's gonna become greedy once, like in my opinion, yeah, it's not greedy yet. It's not like even as a fucking broke ass college student, not having no money, there hasn't been something where I'm just like, oh, I need to purchase that. I need to do this to do.
I mean, we
this
can't
and
really
that,
judge
and-
that yet. It just came out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, to be fair, the beginnings of those types of mobile games give you like a good 5 hours of free
Yeah,
gameplay.
so you
Yeah,
gotta
that-
wait until they.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait till it fully comes out to fully to better develop my opinion on that.
And
but for
greedy so
now,
far.
It's not been. I mean, I don't know. I still got some summoning materials. I think I've exasperated everything I could do in the beta for the most part. Like, I don't know. I just me personally, I enjoy it. If it doesn't come to the US, I'm probably still going to get it just to play it, just because, you know, I've even ever since I started playing, like, you know, base Persona 5 and shit like that, and all the other Persona games, I'm like, I wouldn't mind a Persona gacha game.
I feel like Persona doesn't need a gacha game.
I don't know, because like,
I can
you know,
understand the appeal.
you say that, but then there's the anime that does it. Like, say, not Dokkan, not, you know, there's one that does it that's very, like, kind of has a niche community. It's Bungo Stray Dogs, and they have a mobile game. And
They have a mobile game.
yeah, they do, and it's actually quite not
But
like
that's
fun.
but that's the thing. We're saying animes. Persona isn't an anime. It's already a video game. Like at this point, that's like saying Mario needs a gacha game.
No, I know, but like, there's plenty of like what if
Mario
scenarios that
has
you
a
can
gacha
do.
game. That's Mario Kart. I think.
Mario Kart
funny,
Tour, and look how many people play that.
Like, there's like a bunch of what if scenarios in that game. Like say for instance, like in Bungo Stray Dogs, like they like, you know, not like what ifs, but like cute little fun things. Like say for instance, one of my favorite characters, Dazai. During I think a Christmas event, he got a new unit and he had, you know, Christmas stuff on. Like that just opens up the possibility for
Persona
that.
already has that in the regular Persona 5. In the
like-
DLC, you can wear Christmas outfits.
No, but like I don't know. It's just it's maybe it's just my
It's
gotcha brain.
unnecessary. I don't
but,
think it needs a gacha game. The things that need, like, I understand why animes get it because they're animes. Persona is already a video game. Why does it need a gacha game when it's already a game? It's already a game series that
Wait.
exists on its own. It doesn't need a gacha game.
Mario Kart Tour is a gacha game?
Apparently, you like get Mario. It's but then look at that. Does anybody gonna say I like Tour more than regular fucking Mario Kart? Like, that's what I was like. Persona itself doesn't lend itself to being a gacha game. It's like, it just doesn't really work out because the social aspect is what people play Persona more. The reason why Fire Emblem works as a gacha game is because the story of Fire Emblem isn't really, like, the main focus people focus on too much. Mainly because Fire Emblem stories aren't that deep. As much as Fire Emblem fans like to pretend as if they were, they're not. Let's all stop pretending.
That's what I think is kind of relaxing about, I think, this game, in my opinion, because it's just like, it has, like, I mean, obviously, like, every overarching, like, you know, gacha game, there's going to be like a story that like is somewhat loosely followed. Like Genshin, there's people that do the lore for Genshin and shit like that, and it's like kind of interesting because I mean, I read it and I've, you know, delved in that, but that's a whole other topic. But like it like, I mean, it's fun to get involved in the story, yes, but me personally,
But when your story's shit, then no, why am I playing a Persona game with a shit story? When
mean,
that's the whole reason
it's-
you play them.
it's not even shit. It's like not like it's not bad.
I
It's
mean,
like
it's kind of bad when, also, that's the other huge problem. Why are we just using watered down Persona 5? Why are we still in the area of Persona 5? Like, that's the other issue. This game feels like it has no identity. It just
Like-
feels like it's watered down Persona 5.
like there's I don't know, from what I loosely picked up on the story, shit, I'm trying to even think like how I could like
The first
describe
boss
it.
is also just looks exactly like Kamoshida too.
like,
He
mine-
even
because, like-
transforms into a thing that looks like Kamoshida's shadow.
How
'Cause
dare
there's
you?
those- I was
Kamoshida
using
was
a-
a king. This
I was
guy's a
using a tr-
baseball star.
This guy plays. Kamoshida played volleyball. This guy plays baseball.
I don't even know what you're
The
talking
translation
about.
thing I was using was kind of not the best, so I really couldn't pick up on the story. But from my loose understanding, I mean, it's not bad. I mean,
Was this supposed to be a sequel?
I don't
No.
know. I think it was supposed to be a cash grab to the Chinese market for Persona 5. That's literally what it's supposed to be.
It's not a direct sequel.
And it's something where it's like, oh Zero, why do you call it a cash grab for the Chinese market? Well, I mean, it's a little peculiar that it only released in China. Only in China, not even in Japan yet. It's only in China. And it's a gotcha game.
Persona 5 release in China?
Fucking, I
Yes,
don't
it
know. I don't even know if
did, yeah.
5 released in China. Did it? Okay.
Persona
well then-
5, yeah, it did.
I was like, it's only releasing in China, not even in Japan yet, and it's a gotcha game. Like, I don't know what you want me to not think it's a cash grab. Like, it's just bootleg Persona 5. Like, that is literally all it is. It was just made for them to make money. Like, I'm personally gonna pass on it, and I don't think I'm missing much by doing so.
What is it? They still, you know, like P5R has Kasumi. All the games after it. Well, who's a Kasumi? Who's
That's all I was
There's
like,
no mention of. There's no mention of her. I don't even think she's like in the gotcha polls.
Also,
I don't think so, yeah.
Also, fucking the character. Also, why is the main character's outfit bad? He's just Joker diet.
I will admit, some of the art looks really nice.
He is... I don't even know his name. I thought his name was like Wonder or something.
Yeah, it is. It's Wonder.
that
Wait,
is a
Joker not
terrible
in that
code
game?
name.
Joker is in the game. He is only in the gotcha part. He's not in the story.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he
I
does.
thought
There's
so.
the story is purely revolving around the new characters that were introduced. Wonder, Yuki Mont, the one Ryuji that's a woman. I forget her name already.
Sayori.
Chie.
Chie. Other Chie.
Yeah.
Like, she literally is just Chie again.
Me too. This one, she plays baseball.
She plays baseball
Oh my
now.
God.
Woo!
And yeah,
Oh,
like the story's
that's so
following like the
cool.
new characters, and I think the gotcha aspect is literally just
It's just
For the
gonna be
gotcha
this.
aspect.
The fact that the first person just looks like Kamoshida just tells me the story is just gonna be Persona 5 again. Like, I don't know. If people want to play it and stuff, obviously you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's just you can't not convince me it's not a cash grab.
Yeah,
Like,
it
there's-
definitely looks like
There's no way in hell you could try to tell me no. Yeah, they put a lot of heart and soul into this game, but by reusing all of the assets of Persona 5 and putting them, porting them over to the mobile game. Like, I wonder why they kept them in Shibuya.
oh yeah.
Maybe it was because it was
yeah, there's-
easier to port over the model, to port over the
We also,
area.
We also replaced Sojiro. I
Yeah,
hate
there's no Sojiro in the cafe.
What?
Yeah, Sojiro's not there.
Even
So
less of a
late.
reason for this
I
game.
don't want to hear about this game no more.
You can go
doesn't
see
make
people
sense.
like
He
Takemi.
would not sell the shop. That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
there's still people like Takemi, Fortunately,
Chihaya-
I think.
Chihaya Lady's a random encounter.
Yeah,
Wait. What about the doctor?
She's
Yeah,
still
Takemi.
around.
You can go talk to her. You can't interact
Cam,
with her
keep it in your
meaningfully, but
pants.
you can say hello.
I ain't say nothing, Monica.
Say
I'm just
nothing.
asking.
I ain't say nothing.
This is
I ain't say
Persona.
nothing.
Chat says this is Persona without the heart. Basically, yes.
Yep.
Man,
This is Persona.
I feel like
without
we've
Persona.
I feel like we've exhausted the conversation because there's really not that much we can really talk about besides our differing opinions. There's also just not much there. I said all I really wanted to say. Game looks disappointing. I'm waiting for the actual next Persona game.
I hope it's good.
If
Is
I
this
had to,
game
if
Strictly
I
a
had,
mobile game?
if I had to guess, it's so you can get it on PC, but like it's the same way how Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is also on
Oh,
PC.
okay.
Like it's
Yeah.
like it's like yeah, sure, it's also on PC, but like it was clearly made for phones.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fucking, I don't know. I have a feeling that this is not the Persona game that they're willing to release over here, and this is just the one they're releasing in China. And then they're like, here, we'll give you guys an actual one soon. Just hold up. We're doing this real quick.
Excuse us, we're busy.
Oh, I mean, we could talk about. We didn't. I'd add this to the thing, but we could talk about this since it is related to Atlas.
Talk about what?
The AI thing. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Oh, they're wanting to use AI for development.
Atlas wants to use AI to get that. It's the Atlas is using AI art for concept stages, and yeah, not really sure how I feel.
Relying on a computer rather than their brain.
All right, well, so here's the thing. Obviously, in the case of, yes, they're not using the AI art for, like, finalized art, which is fine and stuff, no doubt. They're just saying they want to use it for, like, concept stuff. And it's like, that's cool and everything. But on the other hand, we're like, so Atlas, with the Persona franchise, one of the most, like, you know, pretty creative, one of the most, like, well-designed fucking games. Like, the designs in all the Persona games are really fucking nice. And they look really cool. But now they're like, no, but we need to use AI to get concepts. And it's like, do you? It's like...
Here's a concept. Maybe don't put this one in Tokyo this time.
Yeah.
Persona 5 are in Tokyo. Maybe go somewhere else.
It's like, it's a little weird because it's like, Atlas, you guys are literally known as one of the most you have like one of the most stylish franchises. Why do you need an AI for concepts? I don't think the AI is gonna do better.
It really does make it sound like they're just tired or like
they just do not want to do another Persona.
From what it sounds like, it could also be them not wanting to pay an art team as much as they can also, because they don't have to think of a concept now. They don't have to pay them for a concept now. They just have to pay them to draw it.
Because fuck artists.
It could be. It definitely could be seen as them trying to save money and be like, why are we paying people to come up with concepts?
Then, all right. Well, if they're paying the artists to like come up with concepts, they're gonna be losing out on that also.
Yeah, they're saying like they're gonna just have artists draw based off of what the AI finds, like. And it's like,
yeah, there are specific concept artists at Atlas. Like their job is conceptualization.
Yeah, so they're like, we don't want them anymore.
You're fired.
Yeah, that's eliminating a whole
go
job.
And it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Out of all the companies to say they're using this for concepts, it's really weird. Actually, it wasn't even Atlas specific. It's specifically the Persona team, too.
Yeah, Persona team. Not Atlas as a whole. Persona.
Yeah, like, let me specify that just to make it feel kind of even worse. It's not even Atlas as a whole. It's specifically the Persona team. Which is just like, Persona, one of the most stylish franchises and designs that people are like, that's a pretty good design, are getting AI concepts now.
I can't wait to see which AI concepts were AI.
Probably get fucking Osei too. Now he's a tiger in a cave. Thank you, AI. Very cool. Yeah, there's not much to go off of that one. I just want to bring it up because we're talking about Atlas, but
it is interesting at at the very least that they would do something like that.
It's a very interesting and I guess slightly uncalled for.
Why?
It's
you know, it's we like, you know, people in the past, right? They like to say companies are competent or like aware of like the social what's the word for it? The social mood going on around. I do not think I've met one Japanese company who could be any more tone deaf.
I mean, I don't know if we can have a giant topic about it, but we're talking about tone deaf companies. Fucking, I think you're wrong, Bug, because Square Enix released fucking NFTs to celebrate Final Fantasy VII's 25th anniversary.
They released trading cards the other day for like Final Fantasy's anniversary.
Yeah, there were trading cards and NFTs.
Why? Square Enix fans, does this ever happen to you?
Fucking just the fucking guns, like you can't talk about. There is no company that is more tone deaf than Square Enix.
That's wild. Was that like recent?
Yeah,
yes.
Like a few days ago.
How are people still doing anything related to NFTs in the last like 2023? I don't understand.
I thought you were gonna say, how are people still fans of Square Enix? And I was just gonna be like, I just want Kingdom Hearts, man. Leave me alone.
Oh.
No, I don't know. I don't know how the companies are still trying them because they still think they're like the future and stuff, and they're not.
What do you mean the future? What do you?
We have.
What do you mean? What
We
are you
have
getting out of
actually
that?
tried it out. There has been many people and many a company who have already tried out the NFT shit, and it just didn't work. So, like, you have to have been locked up.
No. We gotta
in
try it
some sort of
again.
basement
Do you
for
think
the past year and a half? to
Square
think-
Enix? Do you think you are so goddamn special that you are going to succeed where millions of other companies
Hey,
have
they
tried
may
and
have not
failed?
bought a PNG of those characters, but they'll buy one of Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII.
You guys remember when YouTube gave out a bunch of awards to a bunch of YouTubers because, like,
Yeah,
oh,
NFTs.
congratulations, and they were all personalized, minted NFTs.
See, I slightly forgive some of the companies in the beginning because they just felt like they didn't know what the fuck they were,
That's what I'm saying.
and they just
Exactly.
thought that it was popular, and then later, eventually, they all just were like, "Oh shit, okay, let's just get out of here with this one."
Yeah,
and
like,
then decided to back out.
Not even making us money.
Early in on
Yeah.
it is more excusable. It's literally just like
Still do
not
it
paying
now.
attention to it.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
I
like
don't know what they're doing.
I don't understand. I do not understand how any human being can still be this either unaware or think they're that important to just revive and be different with the NFTs.
I think Square Enix is allergic to money.
My God. Oh my God, he died again. The gummies got to him.
It's weird that that bug disconnected because someone disconnected. I thought someone disconnected my Splatoon game, but I was like,
Guys,
it's a
the
bug.
gummy bears.
What the hell? You're playing Splatoon?
I'm just doing something where we fucking do the thing. But yeah, I don't know. Fucking yeah, tone deaf companies be tone deaf. But you know who isn't tone deaf? Valve. As Valve announced that the Dolphin emulator will be being added to Steam. Guys, why does Valve fucking hate Nintendo?
Valve's coming for the Switch. They're coming for the GameCube.
Valve fucking hates Nintendo. I don't know what they did to them, bro. They are
God.
pissed. Like, I don't know. Valve hates Mario.
I hate Mario.
Like, they made the Steam
The
Deck to combat
timing
the
is-
Switch.
The timing is so wild.
They hate Nintendo, dude. I don't know what Nintendo did to Valve. I need to know the story. Did like Miyamoto spit in Gaben's cup?
I need we need some behind the scenes stories or something, man.
They're still upset that fucking they didn't get a Smash Brothers. Cause I'm just like, cause I know RetroArch is on Steam. Like that's the thing that kind of brings all your emulators in one spot. Like it's the way you can basically use emulators without having to have a bunch of different like things set up. It's supposed to be like an all-in-one thing. So no, that's on Steam. So this isn't the first time an emulator been on Steam. But this is the first time like I think a very well-known one is on Steam though.
Yeah. I don't know.
The fact that Valve had to announce it, I think, speaks volumes.
Oh no, Dolphin announced it. It wasn't Valve. Dolphin announced it, to be
Oh, I
fair.
thought you said Valve announced it.
No, it was Dolphin who announced it.
Dolphin said hello, and then they were like, bye. Come back.
It's just, it's so weird. They saw the eShop died and they wanted their Kirby games back. Yeah, like I don't understand, bro. Like they fucking hate Nintendo.
I feel like I have like a tinfoil hat conspiracy on on this. It like for an emulator this big, part of me just feels like they're baiting people in to like use emulators or do something they're not supposed to be doing, just to catch them easier.
I mean, I don't know. To be fair, the Steam Deck, you just kind of like a lot of people. The Steam Deck does kind of support using emulators to like play certain game things. Not that Valve ever says they do.
Yeah, exactly.
But
it's
not
always
like
been
the Steam Deck
hush-hush
exactly
kinda.
stops you. So.
It's
And I
been
mean,
like
I was always,
not-
I'm always on the side of emulators. Emulators should actually.
I mean,
be a
I
thing.
am too,
Yeah,
but
they
like
should,
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
I
it's.
I
I don't know. I think it's
personally-
the opposite. I think Valve's doing this to spite Nintendo. I don't think they're doing it to help them.
Me personally,
I think
I don't
it's a
know
spite.
if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I'm hesitant to say the least.
Because, like I
like-
said, it's the Steam Deck was obviously made to counteract the Switch, and then the
Yeah.
fucking like this, like it feels like they're after them, going for the throat.
The timing though is so fucking
They're
good.
going for the throat. They want them gone. Like something
Was it
happened
like-
though. Like
Was it like within fucking a week? Was it like? I feel like it had to be less
it
than a
happened like
week.
right after the eShop got shut
That's what
down.
I'm thinking. Like it was so fucking soon.
They're like they waited. Next, they're gonna be
Oh
like
my
Citra is now coming to the to Steam. We're like, what?
Oh, thank God.
God.
Nintendo's like, you son of a bitch. Miyamoto himself goes to fight Gaben in a one-on-one match. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna add any like unique features if you play it on Steam. Who knows? Maybe you can invite
already
people
doubt it.
through Steam servers. Use fucking Steam
doubt
for your
that,
net
but-
play, bro.
That would be sick though, but
Yeah.
I don't really think they're gonna do all that.
I think they said something about it. Like they said they'll talk about it more in the future when it gets closer. But then they'll talk about like how it will like affect. I think running it on Steam. If
Did they give,
anything,
like, a
I
date?
definitely. I do think it's honestly probably there to help out people on the Steam Deck more. To use Dolphin.
Mhm.
I do kind of think that's my little crackpot theory.
I'm
is
gonna
that-
wait on it.
Yeah. My crackpot theory is it's supposed to help people who use the Steam Deck.
I mean, that does make sense. That makes sense. It's just my initial gut feeling was like they're trying to catch people.
They're trying to Nintendo will get those emulators
What do they want?
for no reason. Nintendo hates emulators. We don't know why. Anyway,
God.
fucking shit's fucking crazy. But you know what I don't hate? Amy.
I
You know what
love
Pretty
I-
ass
Amy.
segues.
You know
What?
what I do? You know what I do
Pretty
hate?
ass segues.
Grade A segue. What are you talking about?
Sega. I despise Sega.
No. You know who loves their fans? Sega. Speaking of them, Sonic Origins Plus has been announced.
Why do they always do this?
Why do they always do what?
Didn't-
They always do this.
Didn't
What?
Sonic die earlier today?
You
or
mean
something?
Mania Plus? Fucking with the fucking Origins. Do they always do this?
They what's the word? Fuck. They're doing like a Nintendo where like they were like, here's like a kind of a game, and then they were like, okay, now here's like the full thing now, like a year later.
I don't know. I am still. I will defend that. I want to go on a little rant here because I feel like it was really stupid when Sonic Origins came out. So many fucking people were acting like this thing was like the worst thing ever known to man just
Yeah.
because of a few reasons. And the reasons they always gave felt kind of dumb. The only one I felt is legitimate was the not liking the Sonic 3 music, which is understandable. But like the things where they're like, they didn't add Amy. And I'm like, okay, so you're mad
Amy
because
wasn't
they
there.
didn't add in new content in something that's supposed to just be a fucking collection of ports? Like that just sounds kind of dumb. Like, I don't know. Like, it seemed a little ridiculous. It's like if I got mad that 3D All-Stars didn't add in Luigi in Mario 64. Like, and then I know some people are like, oh, well, they said new characters on the deal, on like the fucking thing. And I'm like, well, yeah, they obviously meant because you can now play as Knuckles in fucking, in Sonic 1. You couldn't do that before.
I feel like the people who were kind of upset about that, I don't know. This might be a reach, but didn't play the game.
Like, well, they
if,
did.
like-
It felt like they were expecting a lot, but it felt like a weird, unfair standard to expect a lot. Like, I understand the point where they say, well, these games are always kind of the same, and we would want to see them do something different with the port. And that's understandable. It's just, why did we pick this game to be like, hey, fucking, why did you do this? It's like, meanwhile, fucking Capcom's over there releasing Mega Man Legacy Collection, and they didn't change shit.
They were like split it up into two different games,
Yeah!
and like one of them was like obviously worse than the other.
They did Mega Man X Collection. They released X 1 through 4 on one, and then gave everybody like 5 through 8. And it's like, I was supposed to fucking play 5 through 8. It's like all the worst ones. They're like, come on, you want that version? It's like, what? No! It's like releasing 2 Mario collections, the 3D Mario collection, and they had fucking 64 Sunshine and Galaxy, and then the other collection has like 3D Land and fucking... and fucking
3D Land, 3D World.
3D Land and New Super Mario Brothers U.
Thank God.
Like, it's just like, what the fuck is this?
What the hell is this?
or if they just like distributed them poorly, like Mario 64, Mario 3D Land, and then like Mario Bros. And then the other one had Mario Galaxy and Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, like, it was just, like, so, I don't know. I felt like people, because, like, people were treating, I saw a fucking dumbass tweet that was comparing Origins to Forces. And I'm like, okay, Forces literally had fundamental actual issues with the game. Origins at its worst is just a not that cool way to play these old games. At the end of the day, those games themselves are still good. It's just a bad collection at its worst. It's not an actual bad game. That's still Sonic 2 in widescreen. Like whether
Still
or not
mobile Sonic 2, thank God.
Whether or not you fucking like all the extra shit that's there, that's still Sonic 2. Like, so like I just don't understand the fucking problem. I feel like people are just overreacting. That's really all it is to me. But
I think people just wanted more new stuff.
And at the end of the day, I was fine with Origins. I felt like it was a pretty good job. I liked the story stuff and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There were story things in Origins. I totally forgot there were cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was little
Toast.
cutscenes. Toast died.
Hey guys, it's me, Toast.
his
I
internet
sure love
actually died.
Destiny. Sorry, what were you saying? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Could you repeat that?
Fucking, but yeah, it's just like, I guess ultimately it's just like I'm fine with obviously with the additions and stuff. Oh yeah, he just went in chat. My fucking net, bitch.
The piss got him.
I'm fine with the additions and stuff. Like, I'm happy with Amy. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy Amy's here. I'm happy that Knuckles got over his fear of women, so he can finally be in Sonic CD. I'm so happy for him, and I'm happy we can finally play Sonic Blast.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, because they added other.
Blast.
Yeah. So, though, there is something that someone brought up, which is a good question. So, like, is there a reason Sega keeps only porting the Game Gear versions of these games and, like, doesn't like the Master System versions? Yeah,
I was
like,
also wondering that it seemed very odd that the Game Gear is where they want to bring shit from. Is there contract reasons they can't use the Master System?
yeah, like, I just don't understand.
Do they think the Master System's that bad?
Yeah. It's not like the Game Gear versions are that good.
That's what I'm confused about. Maybe people have more nostalgia. No, that maybe. How much did the Game Gear sell?
I can look that up actually. Hold up, let me.
I'm gonna look up the Master System.
I can look up the Game Gear's sales real quick. All right, so the Game Gear. The Game Gear sold. Game Gear for sale. How much did the Game Gear sell? The Game Gear sold 10 million units.
The Master System also sold 10 million units.
Okay, so then what the fuck?
Actually, the Master System might be winning because it's still a popular console in Brazil.
So then what the hell? Do they just really not like the Master System, or
Weird.
do they lose the shit to the fucking Master System versions?
Do they? Brazil, yeah, in Brazil, what's the word? The Master System has had continued success since Brazil has really high inflation rates and shit's really expensive there, and the Master System is a really cheap alternative to like the Xbox or something.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that. The real answer is they hate Brazil.
Of course.
That's the reason.
Maybe they have a contract with the company that's like, don't make Master System things while we're doing
you were
it.
gonna say maybe they have a contract with Brazil.
Brazil, yeah, the Brazilian government.
Do
They have a
not support
contract. They
Brazil.
have a contract where they hate Brazil. they can't give Brazil things they want. Well then, yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but I mean, I guess it's more games. They're not in widescreen though, which I wasn't expecting them to be. I'm gonna be real. If they fucking put all those games in widescreen, that would be pretty amazing. But I wasn't expecting them to.
Yeah,
I guess
it's just a bit of a ROM dump.
Yeah, I guess it's extra games to the package. It's pretty cool. The only one thing though that is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, and myself kind of included, is that technically, for people who've owned Sonic Origins already, you can get Origins. You can get an upgrade to Origins Plus. You can get an upgrade for it for $10. You can upgrade all your shit for $10. However, Sonic Origins Plus is retailing for the exact same price as fucking the original Sonic Origins. Meaning
so $40.
Meaning that if for the people who didn't buy Sonic Origins yet and are buying Plus, they are basically paying the exact same money as those who had it before. So basically, people who bought Sonic Origins before are technically paying more money in the long run than the people who just didn't buy it at all until now.
That,
And the lesson learned here today: don't buy Sonic games until a year later.
Wait,
that's kind of not cool.
Yeah, as I say, it's a little fucky because like you go to Best Buy or GameStop and it's like, oh, fucking Sonic Origins Plus for $40.
Wait, what is it on? They're like, I guess like online. Is it an online price or digital copy?
It's
price
not
the same?
digital yet. We haven't seen digital yet.
Maybe the retail stores are just stupid. Maybe they don't know what
GameStop, you bastard. I know you've got to make money, but you don't got to make that much money.
I think they do have to make that much money. They're dying.
You know what, Monica? Maybe it's a good thing they die. I've seen their stores. It's only Funko Pops.
No, we went to the game fucking store. There was a bunch of display cases with old ass games in them that I own that are over $100. There's a Pokemon Black copy in there with no case, just the chip, just the fucking card, the game card. It was over $100.
Yeah, Pokemon games are really expensive for the DS. Specifically the DS, though. I'm not really sure why.
I'm sitting here like, I own this game. What the fuck?
You own $100.
Yeah, you have to,
I mean,
gotta sell it.
It's like the damage to shit. Like it has part of the little plastic prongs on the bottom came off, and like.
And that sounds like GameStop will sell that one for $95.
There's bite marks in the top of it. I don't know how that happened.
$93.
$93.
I want to keep my Pokemon.
That trade-in would also be like $10.
Yeah, they pay
you $10 and
they'll take it from me, give me $5, and then put it on display for $200.
They'll do it in your face too.
They'll look right at you.
They'll watch you like put the $10 in your pocket and then like write on like Sharpie, we're selling this for $100 right now.
They just tell you.
Sign, like
the honesty is important here at GameStop.
But yeah, fucking, what else does Origins Plus add? Hold up, just so I can make sure. Alright, so, yeah, they finally did add playable Amy after people were begging for so long. So, she is playable in all of the games. She looks like she's fun to play through with. She has a little hammer and everything. I think it helps her jump, so I think she kind of plays like Sonic Adventure 1 Amy.
She might be, like, easy mode or something.
Maybe, yeah. So,
like,
that would be
Cream.
interesting. Yeah, it's fucking, they added 12 Game Gear titles, and yeah, basically, it looks like it's cool. I'm happy that it exists. I guess it's a nice little thing to make Origins.
It's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I'll definitely get it. I want to play as Amy. It'd be cute. Also, they got Headcanon back. The people who worked for Sonic Mania and made the Sonic 3 version.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, they made Amy.
They got them back. I thought they were just on their team like all the time.
Well, no, Sega, they're their own team. Sega had
they contract Headcanon.
Yeah, they contract them. Yeah, so they got them back to work. Yeah, because they made Amy. They are the ones who worked on the Amy, like physics and stuff, and this right. And I think they even said they were able to fix some of the stuff with Sonic 3 because I remember before, like a while ago.
Yeah, they were upset with Sonic 3's release.
Yeah, on Twitter they were talking about how like a lot of the bugs and stuff weren't supposed to be there, and that they wanted to be able to fix them. So. I hope that they'll be able to fix that. And there you go. I saw somebody say something about like, I hope they add the original Sonic 3 music too. If they didn't have it like in the trailer as an advertisement, they're not doing it. That's not happening.
They are not getting it back.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's gone now. I don't think.
They lost it.
I was like, and like, 'cause that's the point. It's like, if Sega got the original Sonic 3 music, that would be one of the advertising points. It would literally be like, remastered with original music.
Yeah.
Like, they're not just gonna secretly be like, here you go.
That was not gonna be a shadow drop.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the first time a company did something stupid like that.
Yeah, but how hard it is to get that shit, no, I don't think it's just gonna fall out of thin air.
Yeah.
Brad Buxer is holding on to those royalties, and god damn it, he will keep them.
He will keep them. But
Brad
yeah,
Buxer alive?
I think so.
He better be fucking alive if it's this hard to get his songs.
Maybe that's why he's dead. That's why it's hard to get his songs.
That's why.
Okay,
They're forever gone.
His fucking Wikipedia page has neither his date of birth or his date or if he's dead. So I don't think anyone knows anything about this Brad Buxer.
Yeah.
I don't think we know anything about him. All right. Well,
it does not exist.
But speaking of music,
Brad Buxer.
Sonic Frontiers got an update. They released the first update to Sonic Frontiers out of the many that they're releasing with the free content. This one it includes a I think it was a challenge mode for all the cyberspace levels. I think it's like an enemy mode, which like fight every single enemy. I think including the bosses. And it adds a jukebox where you can now, while you're running around in the open world, you can listen to old Sonic music that plays. And there's a nice little list of different songs and such, but you know, the travesty that occurred is that they didn't have Endless Possibilities from Sonic Unleashed. I don't know why they don't have Endless Possibilities. They have 4 other songs from Sonic Unleashed. But for some reason they decided no, you don't get that
Endless
one.
Possibilities like the intro song, like the theme song to that game?
Well, I mean, they do have the intro song that plays on the title screen. That one's called World Adventure. That's the fucking they have that one. But yeah, no, Endless Possibilities though is like the theme of the game though. Yes, it is the live and learn of that game, or like the Open Your Heart, which are also in the jukebox.
You got those back. Couldn't get the rest.
For some reason, they thought we wanted US Stardust Speedway. I didn't want anything from Sonic CD's US version. I don't know why they did this.
Sometimes they make me angry, but like only slightly.
I don't know though. To be fair, apparently I think there are like fans of the US soundtrack of Sonic CD, so I can't really say that.
You know what, Zero? You know who else has fans?
Ooh.
The Backstreet Boys.
No, oh no.
Yeah, you know, there's fans. There's people out there who like Genshin Impact, Mr. Zero. I don't know. You know what? Doesn't mean it's okay.
I think one of the weirdest things though is that also, yeah, no, I want to fucking talk about this. So like, I guess I talked about with Bug. I don't think Sega owns the rights to his world anymore.
Oh?
What?
Because there are just Sonic 06's like theme song, His World. There are 2 versions of His World in this jukebox. Neither of them are the actual original version of the song. There's the result screen version from Sonic 06, and then there is the E3 version of the song. There is, like, the original song is not in the fucking game, and it has not been in a game, I think, since Sonic 06, because it wasn't in Smash Brothers either.
What the fuck?
They use like a different version of His World in that one. So like, yeah, I'm starting to think Sega does not own the rights to His World.
There has to be some sort of publishing issue there, because there makes absolutely no sense if they have the legal right to do all that to avoid it that hard.
Yeah, like there's something going on here.
That sucks, but
I will never hear His World ever again. It's gone. Brad Buxer took it. No!
Oh my god, he took it again.
He strikes again. Getting tired of him. Done by Zebrahead. Yeah, but like, I would have thought Sega would have had some sort of copyright to that. I guess maybe Zebrahead specifically has the rights to it now, or Sega doesn't want to pay them. I don't know. It's probably...
They got another version of Zebrahead's cover there.
Yeah, there's 2 versions of Zebrahead's His World, but like, I thought Sega would at least have the rights to the one used in the game.
You would think.
You would think.
It's just like how you would think Sega would own the songs in Sonic 3, but, you know, it doesn't work out that way.
Maybe they don't.
But instead, Michael Jackson owns them, even though he's dead.
But yeah.
Well, the estate.
No, I know, I'm sure.
But yeah, that's basically, there's not really much to talk about the Frontiers update. I mean, it adds some nice jukebox music and everything. You can fight the giant titans again, I think, though. That's pretty cool. I think a lot of people want to be able to refight them, and I think now you can, I'm pretty sure. I think.
Yeah,
you
boss
couldn't
rush mode or
refight them
something.
Yeah, you couldn't refight them, no. There was no way to
Oh my
refight
God.
them unless you just played, like, the new game.
Yeah.
You can refight
save
Supreme.
right before-
Because the game does the thing that open world games where they, like, right before you finish the game, it saves, and that's the only save it uses. So you could always refight him, but, you know, he was one of the more disappointing fights, so.
They got Supremes here.
But speaking of open world games that do that, Breath of the Wild 2! Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. After Nintendo removed the eShop, they were like, okay guys, but Breath of the Wild news. And we were like, oh, okay. We all just forgot about that they killed the eShop to the 3DS very quickly.
Come back.
To be fair, I didn't really care that much, but I know a lot of other people did.
A lot of people cared.
I have a modded 3DS, so I don't give a shit.
Get that!
Oh,
She's
no.
lying. She's lying. It was a joke. It was a
She's
joke.
lying, it was a joke.
She
It
was
was
in,
I'm
it's
laughing.
in
It was
Splatoon.
a joke. She was a modded 3DS in Metopia.
Yeah.
In
April
Tamagotchi
Fools.
land. April Fools, got him. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, so we finally got to see 10 minutes of gameplay of Breath of the Wild 2. And holy shit, it's Breath of the Wild.
Oh my god.
Fucking Mario Kart
Can you believe
again.
it? Can you believe it? There's people who are angry because it's Breath of the Wild.
Yo,
Yeah.
I can't believe the sequel to Breath of the Wild is a fucking sequel, dude. Fuck
It
y'all.
looks like Breath of the Wild. I can't believe this. They copied Breath of the Wild.
Fucking, yeah, this is
You
really...
fucking
This is really starting to show me that, once again, the internet is starting to really show that I don't think they know what a sequel is. Because this is like the third time a sequel has gotten attacked for looking like the first game.
Game companies only make sequels now. I don't know why this is such a hard concept to people.
Like, I don't understand why people are like, what the hell? This sequel looks exactly like the game that came before it. And it's like,
Game looks
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. That's what it's supposed to.
I can't believe Splatoon 2 looks like Splatoon 1. What the hell?
I cannot believe they would do this
And
to me.
Splatoon 3
bats.
looks like Splatoon 2.
I mean-
what the fuck is this?
I mean, Monica, yeah, your example for Splatoon 1 to 2 probably wasn't the best one. You could have used probably a better game, because Splatoon 2 quite literally did not add almost
Excuse
Splatoon
me?
2 quite literally didn't add almost anything new, and was quite literally an excuse just to get Splatoon on the Switch, because the Wii U was a dying ship. Like, you probably could have used literally any other. You could have said at least Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 or something. You could have... I don't think Splatoon was the answer there.
Shut your mouth.
That's the one where they might have a point.
No.
Like, Splatoon 2 literally didn't do anything. But yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 though, it looks fun. Like, really fun. It looks like they took
It
the...
looks so fun.
It looks like they literally took the sandbox aspect and all the crazy shit that people used to do in Breath of the Wild and decided to just give you basically more tools to fuck around with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It feels like I'm sure the story of it is gonna be good, but it feels like they saw basically what you said. It's just like
People fucking around in the game.
y'all wanna fuck around? We'll let you fuck around.
We'll
This
let
is
you fuck
now.
around.
Y'all wanna
Breath of
fuck
the
around, you're
Wild.
gonna find
Fuck
out.
around and find out. Exactly.
You're gonna find out, bro.
He fucked around and found out he could combine a pitchfork with a fucking sword.
I am low key hoping though that you can get your other fucking your other powers from the old game too, because it is slightly upsetting that they replace them with these. Even though these things look just as cool, like recall and fucking like these look amazing and shit. Don't get me wrong, But
They're additions.
yeah, I was like, I do kind of want like a fully stacked out fucking kit for Link where he just has like stasis, cryonis, and the rewind stuff. But maybe he'd be too broken. Maybe that's why they got rid of some of those.
Probably.
It was
It'd be
probably
like,
for balancing.
You break everything in that game.
I really hope that the amiibo rune comes back, guys.
The camera rune is gone. They had to remove it.
Not the camera rune.
So yeah, as
How
Monica,
else do I fill up my Pokédex?
as Monica pointed out, the one of the new mechanics that isn't one of Link's abilities, I guess it's just a thing he can do, and it is one of his abilities, I guess. It's fusing. He can fuse any weapon with anything, as far as we're aware.
Man has discovered what Gorilla Glue is.
Man's basically turned into that fucking picture. Not picture. He turned into that fucking part from fucking that SpongeBob episode where they were like cavemen and they were like roasting marshmallows, and Patrick got that stick and he put that stick into the other stick to roast the stick. That's Breath of the Wild too. Like Patrick getting that stick and putting it in the stick. That is Breath of the Wild 2. Link can now fuse rocks with sticks. He can fuse sticks with sticks. He can fuse materials with sticks.
He can fuse logs with propellers, because those just are lying around.
Yeah, it seems like
battery powered.
they went from having magnesis being like only magnet stuff to now Link can just move anything in the world now, it seems. He can just pick up things anything that isn't an enemy.
I cannot wait to like pick up something like stupid and just fucking chuck it at an enemy and then have them fall.
The entire tribe of kobolds, when I drop a mountain's worth of rocks onto their fucking house and kill them all.
You can also attach things to your arrow. You can attach materials to your arrows now, making them like have different effects. Like you can attach
literally everything to every single arrow ever.
Yeah, if you attach a Keese eyeball, apparently it becomes a homing arrow, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Sick.
Like,
if you attach a log to your arrows, they don't fly anymore because it's a log. But I mean, you could do it.
I had a theory. I was like, what if you put a key swing on the arrow, and then it makes it so the arrow isn't affected by gravity?
Maybe. Apparently there's like this smoke mushroom they showed that like when it's you can also attach it to Link's shield, and they showed that like if you attach a mushroom to a shield, it like creates like a smoke effect.
I saw a video that reminds me. I saw a video where they were like, video games cause violence, and then they panned to the direct where they were like, I fused my shield with a mushroom.
Yeah, that's what he did. To be fair, though, that guy would have made a point, because like 5 minutes after he fuses the shield with the mushroom, he then sneaks behind the guy and murders him. So, they might have a point there. But apparently, though, a lot of people were very upset that they did not show us what happens if you fuse an arrow with meat. And I am also just as upset with as everybody else is.
Arrow with meat?
What are people thinking is gonna happen?
They didn't show the meat arrows!
Excuse me?
Because you can fuse any material with arrows, and they showed there was a raw meat in the inventory. So everyone wants to see what happens if you fuse a meat with the arrow.
I want to know what happens when you put that wing to the arrow.
I want to know the meat! I want to know what it does. Meat-based power.
Yeah. What if it just heals the other person?
Yeah, heal him up. Fucking, I get here, sell a sensu bean.
It gives the Bokoblin Salmonella.
I'm not done with you, Lionel. I'm healing you back up. We ain't done with this fight. I ain't done.
Can you hit your? It'd be interesting if you could hit yourself with arrows in this game, because then you can actually like make tipped arrows.
I ain't done with you, bro.
High up in the sky and like run under it.
I don't know if it works like that, because I don't think you can do that in Phone 1.
Again. So yeah, they showed that. They showed that you can now like, fucking Little Big Planet fucking glue things together. Like that's all I fucking thought when they showed that. Like all I thought was of Little Big Planet, where you could pick things up and you could squeeze you do the little squeeze, it makes like a little glue noise, and you put stuff together. That's all I fucking thought. Like it's just Little Big Planet. Link is playing Little Big Planet now.
Zero loves this game.
There's not even like melding animation or anything. This man is literally just using Gorilla Glue between everything.
The ability is also called Ultra Hand, which, haha, I get it, Nintendo. Yeah, the Ultra Hand. The little toy you made. The first toy that you guys made when you were a toy company. I know, I get it. I understand.
You guys got one reference. I get
yeah, you got one thing. I get it. Here at Nintendo, we like referencing our things, but only our good things. Fucking Nintendo's afraid of their questionable history. They only like to bring up their good history. Fucking, so, yeah. It's like, I got the joke, but it doesn't really work here, though. I don't even know why it's called the Ultra Hand anyway. The Ultra Hand was like a thing you like, extended your hand. You don't extend your hand here. You're, like, using telekinesis.
Well, I mean, if you meld a stick to your hand, then...
I can meld a hand to my stick. Whoa.
But yeah, no, this game looks fun as hell. Fucking, I am super hyped. Fucking, when he got hit off the island, I totally forgot he was even on the island. Like, that's how, I was surprised how big the island was when he was like, had to remind us that he was still on an island. Because I was like, holy shit.
He was up there.
Yeah, so I was like, oh my god, I forgot that he was even like up there. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this game's gonna be fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like, this showed him get knocked off, and Link just starts fucking flying, dude. I was like, god damn. So, also, I don't like to have the crackpot theories, but I'm just saying, I feel like they're also still hiding something here, because it feels like he's very specific in what he wants to show, and I don't know, man. Maybe there's some sort of playable
Zelda's
Zelda.
Dead. Zelda's dead, but I put a mushroom on my shield.
I don't know.
Killed Zelda.
It's like I keep saying Zelda's dead, but I'm also like, maybe there is a playable Zelda. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Zelda's alive.
No,
Maybe you switched to the Zelda story.
I'm 100% am betting that Zelda's dead. There's no way.
I feel like there's so much they're hiding. There's definitely something here. Like, I do still think she's dead, though.
Oh, yeah.
I do still think she died. And we have to, like, help bring her back to life or something. I think she's gonna be able to talk to us as, like, a spirit, though.
Spirit tracks moment.
Yeah, I think they're probably she's gonna talk to us as, like, a spirit. But maybe she'll, like, eventually fade away, like how her dad did.
He went to go get the milk.
The king just faded away eventually, so maybe, like, Zelda's gonna be alive for a little bit, but she can't, she's gonna, like, probably die at the end of the game. She's gonna fully fade away.
I mean, it's probably gonna be like, you've put my soul to rest. Bye.
Bye.
So
wait a second, come back.
What you're telling me is this game's gonna have a depressing ass ending where Zelda's fucking dead. Zelda finally dies.
Yep.
I'm excited.
No.
Guys, I'm sorry everyone, but I think we need to take more chances in Zelda games. We've got to kill off Link.
No, don't do it. Also, yeah, one thing is that we also one thing I actually forgot about is that in one of the screenshots, because we see Link with the long hair, but one of the screenshots when Link's in the car, it's showing his outfit that he has in like the trailers and everything, like with the blue outfit. And he has, like, his little short hair. So, yeah, I actually do wonder if Link will be able to, like, change his hairstyle or something, because I don't know what's going on with that.
Maybe very basically you can untie it and tie it, but, like, that is interesting.
Yeah, it's like, like, the screenshot has him as short hair, but then, like, the way when he's playing, Al Numa's playing it, he's got, like, big old long hair.
Yeah.
And he's got shaggy fucking hair.
How long's it been?
Yeah, that's why I was like, is there, like, gonna be a time skip at some point?
Yeah, we Zelda dies, then time skip 5 years later.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. But so far, Breath of the Wild 2 looking hype. It's coming out May 12th, I think. Still, they showed off the Breath of the Wild Switch, which, man, that looks cool. Too bad it's gonna sell out.
Oh, I have a completely opposite opinion. Okay.
Yeah, I know. You
don't
always
like
do.
it?
She doesn't like it. She doesn't like any good-looking things.
Oh,
She likes the Splatoon Switch.
I like the Splatoon 3 Switch. Yeah, look at the fucking Joy-Cons. They're sick.
They're okay.
They're good.
Let me look at it again. I actually don't even know what I'm talking about.
Let me.
Okay, Monica, but do you at least like the Pro Controller?
I didn't see that.
You never saw the fucking Breath of the Wild Pro Controller?
The
No.
Joy-Cons are just like the colors of the game. Like, it's not that interesting.
No. Those.
Monica, look at the Pro Controller.
You didn't have to send it twice. It's okay.
No.
Look at it.
That's ugly. What the fuck?
What do you mean it looks? What the?
It's got
You
one
like
white
bad
handle. One
They all
white
have one
handle
white handle,
and
don't they?
one black handle.
I was about to say the Splatoon one literally has a one color handle and the other color's a different color too.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
just
say
all
I
do that.
liked. I didn't say I liked the Pro Controller of that game either.
I also
Bro.
did not like its weird handles. I'm not a big fan of the Pro
Cam,
controller.
Cam, look
I
at
think
the
I just
Splatoon
like the
3
design. The
profile.
handle is definitely weird, but I just like the design of the Pro Controller. I can get
The
over the
Switch
handle.
itself is good.
I like the color. I like the
I
fading color.
like the dock. The dock looks good.
The dock and the Switch look cool. I like it.
Oh, is this the
Oh, the
Splatoon
dock
3-1,
the dock
Monica?
is sick.
Yeah, the gradients one that I.
This
that-
one?
that's the- Yeah,
It's okay.
I love it. It's so good.
I wish the dock was better.
the
It's
dock.
just
dock's
white.
just
I don't
white.
like that one. I like the dock for the.
I
Zelda one.
only really want the. I only like the Joy-Cons. I want to buy them.
You're telling me this is the dock for the game that's all about color, and it's white,
Great, no colors on this fucking
It's
thing.
white with a splash of yellow.
and
on
it's
it.
white with somebody spilling mustard on it.
Mustard stain. Someone pissed on it. Dude.
It's white with a giant ass mustard stain. Like what the fuck? This is the game all about color, and this is its
I hate
dock.
that. I really hate that Splatoon 3's primary color is yellow. It's disgusting.
Well, fucking, you're disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Yellow? You mean like the color of a Super Saiyan, Monica?
Stop. I will end the stream myself.
which are in Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
Well,
Oh, wow.
guys, it was a
So-
good stream.
Sadly, Toast's internet died because he would be able to sit here and talk about it with me, but I will be the one to talk about it. Don't worry. So, no, I got it.
I love Dragon Ball very
Oh,
much. Ever since I
alright.
was a young boy.
So I need to talk about it. First, I need to fucking talk about the fucking trailer. So this was happening. I think it was at like a fucking event. I think it was like some sort of Dragon Ball event. I think it was a tournament. I think actually. I think it was a Budokai tournament.
announced
A
this
Budokai,
at a
a fighters
tournament?
tournament. Yeah, fucking fighting game tournaments announce shit all the time.
Oh, that just tells me that the actual fighting game part is not interesting at all.
No, it is. It's if anything, they do it because they know a lot of people are watching. So they're like, well, this is a perfect time to announce shit because I'm gonna get a bunch of fucking. We'll be able to see a bunch of people's live reactions.
Zero, is that why we watch the Game Awards? Because they're interesting?
Well, no, but
Yes.
that's not the same thing.
Just joking.
Monica's just upset because she doesn't like watching fighting game stuff and she doesn't understand,
don't.
even though she'll sit there and watch a fucking boring ass fucking Pokemon shiny hunting
Yeah, man.
and then be like, I don't understand why people watch fighting game tournaments. Also, Monica watches someone sit there and reset constantly.
Monica,
Yeah,
it's
like, will they get it this time?
some people's autism, Monica, they gear them towards fighting game tournaments. Some people's
Yeah,
autism
yeah,
is
yeah.
for Pokemon.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
fine.
just think fighting game tournaments are like the same. You can't say you like. I don't understand
Oh.
fighting game tournaments when you watch people like fucking Vine Sauce. That's just people playing video games. You're once again watching people play video games.
It's
That's
just
all
people
it really
playing video
is.
games.
I'll say it's like it's all the same thing.
Is Monica even big on fighting games, like
No,
in general? Like,
she's not.
No,
That's
no,
why.
I
But
don't.
she never can understand it. I don't know how she can't. But anyway.
It,
understand.
So the
It's so
fucking
boring to me.
trailer opened up. Fucking the way they were showing it, right, was I am somebody who loves video game trailers that know how to fucking show off what to show. Like it shows that they know what to do. Like they know what to show to get people fucking hype. Like, the way the trailer starts off, it looks like it's just gonna be a collection, because they're just showing gameplay of fucking Budokai Tenkaichi, like, 3, and we're like, okay, they're gonna give us, like a collection, because they made a Budokai collection, like, a while back. So, it was like, alright, whatever, they're probably just gonna make a collection. Alright, cool. So, then it just says Budokai Tenkaichi, then they show Goku transforming, and it's like, alright, yeah, whatever. And then they just turn it off. And then it just fucking cuts into like some next gen fucking graphics.
Yeah.
And we're just like, huh? And then they fucking zoom in and the man fucking goes blue. And they're like, get ready for battle. And it's like, holy fucking shit. Like,
Budokai Tenkaichi.
yeah, it was a new fucking, or you know, if we want to say it appropriately, because we suck at making things for Japan. A new Tenkaichi Budokai begins, because that's the name of the tournament. But that's what we called it over here, I guess. But so yeah, so it's just. It was unexpected as fuck, dude. It was so fucking hype. Like, just fucking seeing the way it's animated too. Like, this game looks fucking great. Already better than Jump Force just visually. It's like,
That is not a high bar.
it's not, because Jump Force looked disgusting. I don't know who looked at Jump Force and said, look at all these animes with their unique art styles. Let's all take them and put them in an ugly ass realistic art style.
I don't know how that got past like green lighting.
I don't know who was like, this looks good. And they looked at all of them standing
At
there.
Shonen Jump said this was okay.
The game is like
I went
dead
to speak
now,
to
right?
them.
Physically,
What?
like, no, like, literally it is dead. You can't even buy Jump Force. Like, the copyright
Oh.
ended. It's not even on stores fronts anymore. The only way you can get it is if you buy it, like, physically at, like, a GameStop, like, pre-owned or something. Like, it is, now you literally can't even get it digitally.
That's like a game that just no longer exists.
Yeah. Unless you bought it digitally already, then you still have it. But, no, yeah, it's gone. It's mainly because all the characters they got, they just did not want to renew the license, because they got some characters that were pretty like high bar. It's sad they got them for Jump Force. Like, they were just like, oh yeah, we'll give you some pretty big characters, and it's like, oh really? Like, yeah, we're getting it for the shitty game though. Like, they got fucking Yugi for that one.
Yugi!
Yeah,
Yugi's in that?
from Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Kaiba. They're both in Jump Force.
What the fuck?
But anyway,
It's such a cool concept of a game, but that's the
Anime fighter.
But anyway, enough about bad game. Talk about good game. So yeah, fucking. I think the reason why this is such a big deal, unexpected, and like such a big deal for a lot of people, is that the last Budokai Tenkaichi that came out, for all the people who don't know, it came out on the PS2 and the Wii. Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
That's a ripe 2008, right?
Yeah,
there.
that game came out 2007. Like, it has been over a decade since the last Budokai Tenkaichi game. And for a lot of people, this was considered the best Dragon Ball Z game. So, like, to fucking actually finally make a sequel, after they already kind of tried to make successors, like, the Raging Blast series was, like, kind of a sequel to it, but it never really felt the exact same. Ultimate Tenkaichi was just Tenkaichi in name. It was nothing like Tenkaichi. It was fucking rock, paper, scissors, and let you create your own character. It was bad. We all bought it because it let us create our own character. It was a bad game, though. And then I don't think they did anything with the Tenkaichi series after Ultimate Tenkaichi. They never really named anything after Tenkaichi. They just kept making different Dragon Ball Z games, like Xenoverse and such, and they made fighters. So it was such a big surprise to actually see them bring back this game from the dead, basically. And yeah. It looks nice. Also, I heard some people were afraid, and I also can share the sentiment that about it not playing like Budokai Tenkaichi, and they just are once again using it in name. And I was a little afraid of that, but I'm a little slightly less afraid, because I feel like if it were to play extremely differently, they wouldn't have showed gameplay of the older Budokai Tenkaichi games in the trailer. Of it, like, I don't know, I feel like you'd have to be pretty bold to show gameplay of a game, and like, from that series, and then you just reintroduce entirely new gameplay.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a fair point.
that would be pretty fucking bold of them to try to do that. So I feel like this is probably going to try to play like the original games. I'm thinking, oh wait, this isn't just Budokai Tenkaichi 3 gameplay, this is gameplay of Budokai Tenkaichi 1 also. I just noticed that, because some of this stuff is, it is actually like a mix of all the games. I thought it was just BT3. Alright, but yeah, very hype. I'm happy that it is coming. I am hoping that it is Hope it's got all the things everyone loved of Budokai Tenkaichi. I hope it's unbalanced as fuck. I hope I hope fucking Gogeta is fucking broken. I hope it had super characters so they can be broken. I hope fucking Beerus can one-shot Krillin.
What the fuck?
Like, and I just, yeah, in Budokai Tenkaichi, that game was like not very balanced. They made it feel like a Dragon Ball Z game, but that's what made people love it, because it felt like the show. You're like, yeah, that is how that would happen. Fucking, yeah.
Would just die.
Yeah, he would beat his ass.
Yeah, Yamcha wouldn't be able to make fucking grade 8 baby Vegeta flinch. He's fucking Yamcha. Like, it would make sense. Yeah, Broly would do half of fucking Tien's health bar. like that makes sense. So it's like, I do hope they keep a lot of that shit. And I think there was a press release on the website or something that mentioned the giant roster, because I know some people were also afraid about the roster taking a dip, but I think they mentioned the giant roster as a selling point, which tells me that they know that a giant roster is the thing they have to deliver. So I think that, you know, I have some faith in this. We don't know who's working on it yet, though, is the only thing that does slightly scare me. So, but I don't know. Is Spike Chunsoft still doing things?
They make.
I'm gonna say, what
Aren't those the people who made Pokemon Mystery
What's the last
Dungeon?
game Spike made? The last Dragon Ball game they made was Ultimate Tenkaichi. Oh no.
They make.
Dragon Age Origins. Oh god, they have not made a game, and I don't know how. Oh, they're defunct. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, they merged with Chunsoft. Oh, okay. I Spike Chunsoft. Right. Forgot about them. Okay.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Okay, yeah, that's okay. So they're still around then. They've been
Aren't those the people who
making Dragon Ball Z for the Kinect. Oh.
They
Jump
make
Force.
Danganronpa.
Don't know they made Jump Force. Oh no.
They
I
made
swear to God that they made fucking Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That sounds so
Spike did.
familiar.
Spike did, yes. They did.
Okay.
Spike did. Yes.
Yeah, because they made Mystery Dungeon, which was the beginning, and then they made Pokemon
Right.
Mystery Dungeon.
And then they made Pokemon. They made a spin-off of their
Yeah,
own
they
game,
made-
and then that did better.
Yeah, they made Torneko's Great Adventure Mystery Dungeon, and they made Mystery Dungeon 2, Shiren the Wanderer.
You
They were
know,
able to make a sequel of that game.
games.
Yeah. No, then they made Dragon Quest. Then they made yeah, because Torino was a Dragon Quest spin-off, is what Mystery Dungeon originally was.
Oh.
It was a Dragon Quest spin-off. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
The history of one of
Wait,
the-
they also make Danganronpa.
I've been saying this. They made
said that.
Danganronpa.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. They made Dangan.
They also made AI, the Somden Files.
They made Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympic Games. What the fuck?
Or why is
Yo.
Chunsoft
This company does the
secretly-
weirdest shit.
Why is Chunsoft secretly in all our childhoods?
I don't know if I want them to make the new Dragon Ball game.
Why
I'm
not?
scared.
I was like, they made Jump Force. No!
Maybe they learned from their mistakes.
They're gonna fuck it up!
Give them a chance.
But
I mean,
Zero, they made Dragon Ball Z for Connect.
that just used the assets from Ultimate Tenkaichi.
Oh.
I mean,
Zero.
they made We Play Motion. Okay, now we gotta trust them. Wait, that's the worst version of We Play.
Oh no.
They didn't even
They
make the.
published
Oh, that is.
Cyberpunk.
They didn't even make the
What?
good one.
They published Cyberpunk?
In Japan, they published Cyberpunk.
Interesting.
Oh, they just published
What?
it, so they didn't do anything. They just published it.
Okay, but why was
Why?
CD Projekt's red choice
I
for
don't
publishers in Japan? Spike Chunsoft.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
So wait,
fuckers made-
someone in chat is telling me that this game is being made by Bandai.
How do we know this?
How do we know this?
Announced by what? Okay, so here we go. Wow, a whole new Dragon Ball games have been more popular than ever right now, and you guys already know this Budokai Tenkaichi. There hasn't been a new installment for 10 years, but the series is set to return. So the game is still in the early stages of development, but the team made this video especially for you guys at Battle Hour. So I know there's a lot of excitement in the room, but stay tuned for more information.
That's really all we know, huh?
Yeah. So we know that it is very early in development. Yeah, I feel like if we knew that it was being made, I feel like if it was being made by a different company, it would have been such. So I guess it is being made by Bandai Namco. All right, well then.
Right.
Yeah, we still don't know if developers Dimps or Spike are returning for this one. Right, Dimps! That was the other people! I was trying to... There it is, Dimps. Dimps were the people that fucking...
who made Sonic Advance made Budokai Tenkaichi.
Dimps was fucking Pog, dude. Are they... Please don't tell me they're defunct. Oh, they're not. Thank God. I was like, Dimps, no, please. Dimps, please. Yeah, because Dimps makes a bunch of Bandai shit. Yeah, wait, they made Xenoverse too! Please tell me they're getting Dimps back.
Sorry, Mr. Zero. Actually, this game is being developed by your favorite game studio of all time. That's right, Konami.
No! Dimps also made Dragon Ball The Breakers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that game.
They make like all the Bandai Namco games, honestly. They made Mobile Suit Gundam, they made Super Dragon Ball, they made Soul Calibur 6. They made Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet.
I thought you said sex. I was like, sex.
Fucking Street Fighter 5. They made Street Fighter 5? What? Oh no, Capcom. They helped Capcom, I get. What the fuck, Dimps?
I make this.
Dimps, what are you doing? Why is Dimps doing all this
shit? They co-developed it with Capcom.
Yeah, they co-developed it with Capcom. Okay, Dimps does a lot.
They co-developed Sonic Lost World.
What a weird company.
I know Dimps makes a lot of the portable Sonic games. Yeah, they made Sonic Colors DS.
They made the 3DS version of Lost World.
They made the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed in PS2.
They made, the Sonic Colors.
Yeah, they made Rush. I remember that. They're the Sonic Rush people.
Advanced series, too. They did all the Advanced trilogy.
Oh, they made that One Piece game for the GBA? That one was actually really good. That was the beat 'em up.
Guys, they made Digimon Battle Spirit.
It was just called One Piece.
Yeah. Oh my.
One Piece.
Yeah, I was like, that one was fun. They didn't make Sonic Battle, Cam. Sorry.
Damn it.
They made
Who the
Sonic.
hell made
Oh, don't worry,
Battle?
Cam. They made Crash Boom Bang for the DS.
Yo.
The game sucks.
Oh, is it the party game? Is it the Crash
That was the portable party game.
Yeah.
That one was the bad one.
Oh,
Yeah, that was.
oh my
Lord.
goodness.
Crash. They need to make Crash.
Okay, look, it was a long time ago. It was on it was 2006.
What Crash game did they make?
Crash Boom Bang for the DS.
What the fuck?
We let them
You want these people
We
make
let
it
them touch
Budokai?
They made Sonic 4? Oh no. I forgot they made Sonic 4.
Yeah, you don't remember that? They did
No!
that was right after that was right after they did the Rush.
Okay, right, yeah. Okay, I will defend them. All right, no, Dimps can cook. They just can't make Sonic games, okay? That's just what it is. They can...
They made Advance 1 and 2.
Okay, they can sometimes make Sonic games. I don't know. They're kind of weird. So, like, they made Advance 1 and 2. They also made Sonic Rush, which is really good. That is weird. How the fuck did they go from Rush to fucking Sonic 4? And then they made Sonic Colors on the DS, which is arguably better than regular Sonic Colors. Fight me.
They made the Monogatari portable game for PSP. I didn't know this game existed.
I don't know. I think I can trust them because they made the Budokai series in the past too. They made Budokai Tenkaichi. These boys, if they get them though.
Check back with the Zcast a year from now and see what happens.
Yeah, like
we have to follow up on
but
this.
Don't worry for those on the channel who aren't familiar with Budokai Tenkaichi. Don't worry, you're getting some Budokai Tenkaichi content. I'm making it. We're gonna introduce you.
I guess I'm being forced.
Well, who's you? Well, you were not being forced. I was gonna force Cam's.
We?
Or fucking Cam's playing it too. I'm forcing him.
Wii? You mean like Nintendo Wii?
Like
Nintendo Wii.
I'm forcing Cam to play it with me too.
Sick.
I would force Bug, but Bug doesn't know anything about Dragon Ball Z, so I don't think he's interested at all.
I've seen the.
His internet just started dying.
His internet was like, no, shut up.
If I were to get Bug to play any Dragon Ball thing, it would be like the Breakers, because I feel like that's something you don't really need to know about Dragon Ball to be able to play.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, there you
go.
Hi.
Okay, I know. I watched the abridged series. I know everything about
Oh my God.
Don't say that. Dragon Ball fans get mad when they hear those people.
Oh no.
I know everything I need to know about Dragon Ball.
I mean,
I know,
okay,
I know
okay,
a lot
fine. Let
about
me
it.
rephrase it. I don't think I'm gonna make Bug play Budokai Tenkaichi because I don't think Bug really cares for fighting games. That's the actual reason.
Yeah.
Traditional fighting games, I do not.
They're not really. It's not really traditional.
No.
It's more like 3D anime brawler.
That is a genre I don't think I've ever played before.
Yeah. It still kind of plays like a fighting game, but really it's more so your combos are just 2 buttons, like A and Y,
Yeah.
and then everything else is like beam attacks. Don't worry, Bug. You can play Breakers. You'll like Breakers.
Tienza!
You like
Can I run
you,
Breakers?
you like Dead by Daylight, Bug?
You know,
No.
I like Identity V.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, fucking Budokai Tenkaichi 4 was announced. It was good. Can't wait to play it. Hopefully, get Dimps, Bandai, please. just tell me that Dimps is gonna be working on it. And honestly, it's a good chance they are. Like, Dimps has been on all Dragon Ball shit recently, so
That's what it looks like.
it's a
It
good
looks like-
chance that they're just
Yeah.
gonna get Dimps to work on it too. So yeah, I have high hopes. This game's gonna be fucking hype. And also, something I want to point out is that the style of the trailer kind of looked similar to the Broly movie's art style, which if the whole game actually looks like this, then yeah, this game's about to look fucking amazing. Like, it looks similar to how the Broly movie looked, and that is, I am all for that if that is the case. Again, like, oh my god, look at that fucking frame. But
Now that's a frame.
I was like, but-
That's a frame.
fucking, so yeah, I guess we're basically done from all the stuff to talk about.
Rip toast.
Rip Toast. His internet. He talked about it in the chat. His internet.
Today's
died.
next topic: who will be replacing Toast permanently in life?
No. God,
I
I'll
vote
just hate
Cameron.
them right now.
I vote nobody. Thank you for the 100 bits, DJ. Thank you for the 3 bits, Gogito. Oh my god, this guy Gogito was here.
Holy
He
shit.
knew. Thank you for
You
the
know,
resub
I've-
Mario.
I've had something I've been wanting to tell Cam all day, and the moment we got into the VC, I immediately forgot whatever it was I wanted to tell him,
What?
and I have no clue what it is. I just now remembered though that I needed to tell him something, so we'll see where that goes.
Let's see where that goes.
You gotta do what I do to jog my memory of that, is scrolling through Twitter.
Bro, he had like
All
topics.
right.
He had like topics he wanted to remember.
That's unhealthy, Cam.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, you weren't talking about my favorite game in the whole world, Pikmin 4. It's coming, guys.
We
It's gonna
already
be here
talked
soon.
about Pikmin 4 last time.
There's more to talk about Pikmin again.
No,
See,
there's not. They
Pikmin
didn't
4.
reveal anything.
See, in Pikmin 4, you can play as Captain all along.
That's not even confirmed.
That's not even true. It's not even true.
I was almost saying, I was like, that might not even be true. I don't think he's even there. You'd be very lucky if
Well.
Captain Olimar was there. But yeah, I guess that is basically it for this episode of the Zcast.
Oh, maybe my phone with the issue. I gotta update it.
Oh no, Luck's lagging.
I hope.
Oh, hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode of the Zcast will probably, I don't know. I was gonna say Breath of the Wild 2 would be out, but I don't think it will be because that's May. So, what were we talking about? The Zelda. There's
I was about. I'm not gonna say it.
Like Zelda stuff has been, new Zelda stuff has been shown, where they decided to finally show Link committing suicide. No,
I don't think that happened.
Jumping off the battle bus.
he was jumping off the battle bus. That's what I was looking at. There's fucking.
Well, I don't remember him doing that.
There's a lot of shit they actually showed in that fucking trailer.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of shit I'm skipping through actually. Holy shit, I forgot. They were showing a lot. There's a lot of the puzzles are looking way more unique, I will say. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a Flying Dutchman ship at some point. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't remember that in a Zelda game. Link like jumps in water. There's like lasers. Like, what the fuck is going on in this game? Wait, like, why is there like traditional secret agent lasers
He's
that
an
he has to
actual
dodge?
secret agent right now.
In his like flying squirrel suit. Like, what the fuck is going on in this game? He's like,
It kind of looks like they're trying to appeal to like older Zelda players with a lot of these puzzles.
I mean, that's what
Perhaps.
that is what people wanted. I'm hoping this is like the actual dungeons we have to go through now, because the dungeons in Breath of the Wild 1 were they were okay, but like
Yeah, no. Even when I was playing, they got really repetitive really quickly.
yeah, like they were fucking. They got repetitive. Visually, they were very boring. That's also what it was. They all had to keep the shrine aesthetic. So because of that, they all looked the exact fucking
The
same.
shrines were a really cool idea, though.
They were a cool idea. Having like little challenges scattered throughout like was a cool idea, but it was like it definitely wasn't like as I'm honestly like slightly preferring if they maybe make it semi-similar to Frontiers, where where they're not exactly dungeons, just have little challenges in the overworld to do. I guess kind of similar to the Korok seeds. I guess that they're kind of like that, which I did hear that apparently are back in this game. So that's great.
I wonder if there's gonna be
I
fucking
like the
900
Korok seeds. Fuck you.
I wonder if there's gonna be like 900 and however many there were.
I'm assuming there are.
How many fucking were there?
There were 600.
There was
I thought there was
800.
900.
Monica said
No.
800.
No.
So, fucking, I don't know. That shit looks crazy. Fucking, fucking, you got like followers now?
Oh my
Like,
god.
I don't know if it's followers, but like
my voice crack was so crazy, the followers got me.
I don't know if it's gonna be like certain parts of the story, or you could just unlock them and then just have them with you for like after that. But
like they like show these farmers like going up, bro. Like they're fighting and shit. They're going.
Maybe it's like those like travelers in the first game, except they fight instead of just die immediately.
That's what I was like. They're scrapping up. They're like, let's go.
it might be a region area, but that looks.
And there's
I'm
probably
excited to watch that.
there's also probably actual followers because they like decide on fighting and stuff too.
That'd be kind of cool though, like to hire like some followers, like you could in like other like JRPG
Skyrim
games.
time.
That's
Or,
what I'm
like,
thinking that you could do. Like,
This
that's
game
what-
just looks a lot more chaotic than Breath of the Wild does. Like,
yeah.
or let's say Breath of the Wild 1 does.
And guess what? Breath of the Wild 1's still gonna be $60 after this game comes out.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong. You're not wrong.
And like they show that shit. They show like this one thing of like like Link fighting in mine carts, fucking minecart
yes!
battle. Like fucking that was a Donkey Kong. They got a whole ass
Yeah,
Donkey Kong country.
This game is fucking looks just wild. I'm excited to get it whenever I get the money for it.
They really said like they really were talking about their like creativity is the thing that they said you got to be able to master with this game. So I'm hoping this also means that like for the dungeons you're gonna have to actually get creative in terms of how you solve them.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the Twitter clips of people 360 no scoping, time stopping, fucking
Throwing
People are
Link.
gonna be making like planes in that game.
Oh, what the fuck? And then there's this fucking fish demon that shows up at some point.
That's too spooky.
Well, it says, I'm too scared. What is this? Like, there's like this
If
big
that's
old
popping out while I'm in game, I'm dropping the controller.
my pants are soiled.
big old five-eyed crab demon shows up, and he's like, "Nah." Like, who is that? I don't remember him in Zelda. Like, again, all right, but then obviously, there is the reveal of Ganondorf.
But then there's Zelda. Zelda's pretty.
They have we've seen her before. This is Ganon Town.
Well, no.
Ganon is now rehydrated toast.
And everyone thinks he's hot, and I'm scared of those people.
What do you mean you're scared of them? Do you not think Ganon is hot?
No, I don't.
Oh, that brings my prior question.
All right, now he's gonna bring up what he was talking about before we started. Hold on, I gotta find it. Where's the artwork?
All right,
there you go.
All right, chat.
It's at the top.
What Ganon dick look like?
Oh, say that again.
What
I couldn't
Ganon
hear you.
dick look like?
What does his dick look like?
Yeah. I
would
think
look
it
like
drags at least.
It looks like a
What does
dick.
that mean?
I think it just looks like a dick.
I do not want to think about what Ganondorf's dick looks
Oh,
like.
his hair is so
No!
bright red. His pubes are gonna be
No!
like super bright.
Hey, like look at
bright
it. It
orange.
drags at least.
What does that mean?
Ganon has a cursed cock.
No.
no,
One thing I did
no.
hear and see an edit of is them removing his beard and realizing he just has no chin under that.
But no, like
all
really,
that edge is the beard.
for real, he fucking looks like a Tekken character.
He has no beard. He does! He's Kazuya!
He literally does look like a Tekken character.
He's Kazuya Mishima. Wins.
Love the curve.
He's not curved. Ganon or Kratos, butt naked and all oiled up. Who will win, says Chad.
Kratos.
I don't know. Kratos is kind of buff. Ganon kind of got like that dad body, honestly. Like he's kind of buff, but like he's also just kind of chunky.
No, but like seriously, like, that looks like if I were to not know anything about Nintendo and you showed me that, I'd be like, is that a new Tekken character coming in Tekken 8?
It is, dude. Bro, my man got the ring. What the fuck? He's gonna punch us with his ring hand.
Bruh.
No, don't punch me.
Bro, he better not punch me with his ring hand. I'm gonna be very disrespectful.
that.
That is disrespectful as fuck if he hits me with that, bro.
He better
Yeah?
pimp slap some hoes for real.
He's also voiced by Matthew Mercer, so that's kind of cool.
McCree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was already kind of theorized in the last trailer when we heard his voice. People were like, is that Matthew Mercer? And now they actually confirmed it when we heard him again. They were able to actually confirm that, yes, it is Matthew Mercer playing Ganon.
And can Ganon say high noon?
It is high noon, Link! Ah. Oh yeah, right. Chat's right. You mean Cole Cassidy, Mr.
I'm
Tubbs.
sorry.
Oh,
I'm
Cassidy.
gonna get canceled.
I'm gonna cancel you.
I'm gonna call your.
Also,
ass.
so yeah, there's also another question I have. So like, they're showing like this little like small bird child, but I don't remember him being the fucking the. What happened to the guy? Teba, or the fuck his name was.
So I actually saw a video of that. So that little bird is that bird is like someone from Age of Calamity or something like that.
No, he's not.
He's like a.
Teba was in that game.
No, that's a different bird.
I know that's a different bird. That's what I was saying. Like he wasn't the one in Age of Calamity because I played Teba in Age of Calamity. Teba was in that game.
Okay.
Where is he?
That's Tolan.
He's probably
Teba's son.
just not in the trailer.
That's what Chad's saying. It's Tolan. It's Teba's son.
Why is his son taking care of the duties?
I don't think we want that answer right now.
Oh.
I don't think Teba dies. That doesn't make
I
sense.
mean, I don't know where he is. Oh yeah,
He's
then they
just
showed
not in the trailer.
then they showed Black Zelda.
Yeah, I bet you Cam got happy about that.
I
Cam-
predicted Black
Cam-
Zelda.
Cam
you
will-
all should thank me.
What do you mean?
Cam willed Black Zelda into existence.
I manifested her.
What are you talking about?
What do you
He
mean?
manifested her into
Do you not remember Black Zelda, Monica?
She
She's
is
not
pretty,
black.
though.
Have
She
you not?
is very
Wait, have you
pretty.
not seen what we're talking about? The character who's
She's
like
not.
extremely dark-skinned looking Zelda.
No, I don't think so.
She's very pretty.
Monica, go to the trailer. Go to the trailer.
Where is
I'm
it?
Go to the
sending you
trailer,
the
go to
link.
like minute 3.
And go to 309. Go to 309. Or I don't know. Was she at a minute 3 too? Oh, she's at 309. What trailer are you watching, Cat?
What?
What trailer are you watching?
Bro, this is a
The
completely
trailer. The
This is
third
a-
one.
This is a completely different bitch.
No.
What do you mean? That's literally
What?
literally
That's not
looks like-
Zelda.
That literally.
Are you dumb?
I don't think she's straight up Zelda, but I think she's definitely like.
She's
similar.
a Zelda-like esque
Yeah,
character.
she's a Zelda-like S character. Obviously, she's not just Zelda. I don't think Zelda just
Yeah.
turned black. That would be racist, Monica.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like. What are you talking
But
about?
I will say it one more time. She is very pretty.
Stop.
Whoa, what? Why are you saying stop?
Enough.
You know what? She is pretty though.
Yeah,
Okay. You can say she's pretty.
you're racist.
Okay.
But
Cancel
When-
Monica.
But when Toast says She's kind of looking. I immediately am like, you stop right there. Stop right there. Enough.
I'm not Steel.
Yes, that is true.
Sometimes you're close.
Yeah, because they show the one girl. They show the little girl who's supposed to be Urbosa. Is she taller?
No, they just closed in on her.
Okay, she is still short. I was about to say. I was like,
Tall women?
no, she's still short. Yeah, then they show your fucking like squad of guys, bro. They got my fucking boys. Like,
Squad is up.
there's something funny about the fact that Gerudo and like the Goron have actual armor, and then you got like Bucket Man on the right next to him, bro. Yeah, bro, the Hylians really don't got any fucking. They really got nobody, huh? They got Bucket Boy right there.
Bucket Man.
He's like, I'm ready.
Bro, he been ready. He been planning this. You gotta show out.
Bucket Man. Look at that dude standing in the back presenting. What? He like, I'm gonna be the hero. I'm gonna save the day. Also, what's that sword Link has? What the fuck? It looks cool as hell. I just noticed that.
Oh shit, yeah. I didn't even notice that.
That sword he has looks fucking cool. The shield has like a Sheikah symbol on it. Yeah, then fucking Sidon's fighting alongside you. He's like, bitch, fucking beats the shit out of that thing. He throws his spear, actually. Oh my god.
Sick.
Or something. Oh no, he doesn't throw it. No, he does like a pose, but he's like, bah, and he smacks it with you.
Spinning that shit?
Yeah. Then everybody's running like, bro, and then a dragon shows up.
Yes, please.
There's a 3-headed dragon. Fucking, they really looked at Mario Odyssey and said, 1 dragon? No, 3-headed dragon.
No.
Fuck you.
You get 3 dragons. They're 3-headed dragon.
This really is Skyrim. I can't believe it. And then you have Zelda being like, Link, come help me.
Oh.
So, I guess there's another, we gotta save Zelda. Guess she's not dead after all.
Who's shocked?
This is Nintendo. Did you really think
Should
she
have
was
killed her. They should have killed her. Should have just straight up fucking
okay.
murked her.
Link doesn't have to work hard to find her because apparently everyone's already doxed exactly where Zelda is
Oh, right.
at.
Everybody on the internet
Whoa.
has looked at this footage, and I think like a few days later, they literally were like, we figured out where Zelda is. And to that I say, this is why Nintendo wasn't showing us shit about this game.
Yeah, because people were gonna know.
Because this is why Nintendo was not showing shit.
What happened?
People, there's parts in the trailer where Zelda's standing. People have literally taken it upon themselves to figure out, by looking at like the actual map of Breath of the Wild 1, and figured out where Zelda is on the fucking, in those trailers.
Where is she?
I don't remember. I think it's like somewhere outside the Master Sword Shrine, I think they said, or something.
Oh, so like near.
Oh no, or like the hero of like the Ocarina of Time Shrine. I think it's like the one where you go to talk to the I think it's like the one where you go to talk to, where you talk to the king, where he's dead and he gives you like, he like leaves for the final time on the Great Plateau. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, she's on the Great Plateau. Okay.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Ganondorf also.
I didn't even know they did the same with Ganon.
That's funny.
Because I've been kind of avoiding stuff because I know I didn't watch the new trailers Nintendo showed either.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch any of that shit.
I only showed that.
Really?
I didn't see the new commercials or trailers they showed. I just saw the final one that shows Ganon. They just said like, this is the final one we're gonna show. That's the only one I saw. I didn't see the new shit because I didn't want to keep looking at the stuff. I don't want people to spoil me because I know
They
fucking.
literally said this is gonna be the
right?
final trailer, and then they show.
No, I haven't been watching the gameplay stuff either.
Oh, okay.
I just saw the one that showed Ganon, like the one that came out 2 weeks ago. That's the only one I saw.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see any of the other stuff because I know like Game Explain has been talking about that because they got like an early copy or something. No, people have been getting early copies, so I'm like, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Apparently they know what the meat arrows do. I don't want to know what they do.
Oh, they know what the meat arrows do.
I'll figure them out myself. Day 1, I'll put that meat on that arrow. They're like, I don't want to know. It's previews, not story. I don't care if it's not story. I don't want to know.
So you got hydrogen bomb. He creates an atom bomb.
That's the whole point of the game is figuring out stuff on your own. I don't want to fucking see what Jim Game Explain knows.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't want to know. I'll do it, figure it out myself. I'll figure it out when I get the game. Fucking
Jim Game Explain.
Jim Game Explain. Golurk is in the game, Monica.
Oh, I didn't know they had Pokemon in there.
They show Golurk coming out of the wall. All right, they show this weird animal lady. I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't know. I don't know if she looks.
Remember.
She looks like a Lizalfos. I don't know. They like cut to her just staring at you for a little bit, and then it just cuts away. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like a jump scare. She looks like that bird. She's like that fucking like that bird meme for a while. Yeah, that bird just staring forward.
The shoebill?
Yeah.
The shoebill.
It's literally exactly what she is in this trailer. She just shows up, and then it's like, it's scary. Like they're just showing the trailer, and then she's like, dun, and then she just goes away. Fucking Prowler Goku head ass. She just stares at you, dude. Lizalfos queen. I can't believe the Lizalfos have a queen. Why does she look like a human? That's a little weird, Lizalfos. What are the Lizalfos trying to say? I need context. No, you don't. But yeah, I think it's really enough we can really talk about. But yeah. Oh wait, didn't they show off the Switch? Did we talk about the Zelda Switch?
I think it was at the end. I could be wrong. No.
Actually, I think they showed it before that, did they?
In a different one, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we probably already talked about that previously in this Zcast. And in case you don't know, we're adding this on to a this is just to a previously recorded one. So, forgive me if I don't know what we said earlier.
Yeah, what we said probably 20 minutes ago in the video.
Yeah, it was a completely different day, completely different vibe, bro. Also, you guys, they released a commercial called "Dive into the Unknown." I think it's like all the exact same shit.
Okay.
Just sped up. All right, so yeah, I don't think there's much really to talk about. Game looks great. Curious to see what type of shit we can do. Looks crazy. Can't wait to play it. Can't wait to, do something and then be told that I did it wrong. But, there's no wrong ways to do anything in the game because it's Breath of the Wild, baby. That's the whole magic of it.
I'm excited.
I'm
I
excited.
am too. I've yet again my first official Zelda game that I played through fully without having a toddler drooling brain was Breath of the Wild.
That's because
And
it was easy.
And I do
least
want
the
to
puzzles.
emulate. I do want to emulate the older games. Like I want to play Majora's Mask and
Yeah, 'cause there's no modern way to play that
Ocarina
right
of
now.
Time, fully through and understand and do the the old puzzles and stuff like that.
I can't wait for the classic Breath of the Wild beginning experience where I turn on the game and I die like 10 times to the enemies because you start off with nothing.
The
Classic.
goblin shoots an arrow at you, and that's it. You're dead.
Dead mode.
I can't wait for Nintendo to shadow drop the Nintendo Switch 2 along with Tears of the Kingdom.
They would never. They would not do that to my wallet. That's mean. That's rude. Again, I actually do wonder though if I actually do wonder if they'll have a difficulty setting or not. Probably not, because the original didn't
I don't
really.
think so.
So yeah, it would be nice, because I was gonna say I feel like a lot of people would probably put it on hard, considering a lot of this just looks like same Breath of the Wild stuff.
Yeah.
But because I was gonna say Master Mode, it's like I'm probably I don't even think Master Mode's in the game. Probably gonna be another thing they're gonna add post game launch if I had to guess.
Yeah.
This game's
that's
definitely
gonna be-
getting a season pass.
Oh, definitely.
It's not a
Kinda like
modern, not a modern
like some
Nintendo
milk it.
game.
Yeah, so it's not a modern Nintendo game if you don't play it unfinished, or at least
if you don't, at least if you don't confirm a season pass at the very least.
yeah.
Unless you're Mario, he doesn't get those for some reason. Mario Odyssey did not get DLC at all. I don't know why. They said no. Only Mario
Yeah.
Strikers got fucking free updates. They only got free updates. They didn't even get DLC. Mario doesn't support DLC, I guess.
Yeah, I
Everything
don't know
else
what it is
can,
with
but
Mario.
Mario can't. No, Mario doesn't know what downloadable content is. We don't trust him. But yeah, guess that's it for the Zcast episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next Zcast will probably be fucking I don't know when there's more stuff to talk about.
Probably after the game comes out.
Or probably after the game comes out, probably around fucking the E3 stuff happens. I put E3 in giant quotations because E3's dead, obviously.
Yeah.
So, you know, like when everyone has their directs and presentations in June, maybe, oh no, we'll see. Maybe there'll be
Yeah.
one before that, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah. Monica, anything you want to say to the audience?
This steak is good.
Thank you for adding that.